What's up, everybody? It's Mondo. In this corner over here, we got 183 pounds, 0 wins, still hasn't fought yet. Omar.
I'm Omar.
And in this corner, we got Brian.
El paletero.
Just got new tires and new And in the final corner.
That is fucked up, Michael.
In the final corner, we have Marquitos. Marcos.
Meow, 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 meow. Sorry, I can't afford that
We already got somebody else now too.
Huh?
We got somebody else now too.
Oh yeah, we got someone else on the podcast.
Long time Xbox friend, and
app.
then
Xbox friend.
Not
yeah.
really a long time. How long? Have we been
Man, it's
playing?
been about, since middle school, it's been what, 10, 12 years already?
We played middle.
fuck.
Yeah, it's been 10, 12
For
years
real?
already, yeah.
I feel like you didn't really play with us.
That's when we'll be playing like COD usually. But I didn't know Omar until like maybe my junior year, senior year.
Yeah, you
That's
just
when
met
I met him. Yeah, I just met him like not too long ago.
I don't think I played with Marcos either till like
right?
2 years ago.
Where were you?
Harlinda.
Oh, you know
So
what? Yeah,
maybe that's
right.
why I wouldn't get in yet.
Dude, maybe you weren't even friends with us. I feel like you weren't even our friends on Xbox, were you?
On Xbox, yeah, I was with Xbox friends with you. I mean, Brian, not until we played Fortnite, I guess. you could
Yeah.
say.
Was there like a period where you didn't get on anymore?
Yeah, maybe
Right?
like throughout my freshman to sophomore, and then I started playing maybe when Fortnite came out.
That's
Maybe,
right.
and then the last COD, what was it?
Oh,
The
World
last
War
good
II,
one, Black
World
Ops
War
2?
II or Black Ops 4 or something.
World War II. That's when we started
World War II,
playing.
we were
yeah.
playing before Fortnite. We were just playing COD.
Yeah.
Like COD 4. What was it? World War II. Man,
World War
man, it was pretty bad.
No, I remember y'all like talk shit on me, or like y'all didn't like. I was the only one playing Fort, and then like
Yeah.
Omar and Mondo were just playing World War II. And like, what the fuck are you playing, Brian? I'm playing Fort.
I remember that day.
And then like, then I'm like, dude, watch, it's gonna be something. And then like, I was like, it's pretty fun. Y'all should just play it. And then like, Mondo played it one time. He got bored of it. Then uninstalled it.
Yeah, because I was alone and I was like, it's a free game,
Yeah.
you know. And then I didn't even understand it. I landed on a house and got pickaxed to death.
Got sprayed.
I mean,
it hurt. It hurt, man. I didn't know what to do.
Very deep in there.
and then you installed it like 3 months later, and then like that's
Yeah.
when like it was like in the middle of like that season with
First season.
thing.
We were about to go into season 2
Yeah.
when I ran
Wasn't
in.
that the John Wick season?
No,
I think
that's
John
season
Wick
Or was it
season
I came
3.
in season 3.
You came in season 3.
season 3?
But like he passed me up like real quick. Mondo did, because like I remember I don't have John Wick right now, but he got John Wick.
It was just like when that period came on of Fortnite.
That period of time.
That was basically
yeah.
Fortnite. I needed to learn how to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite was like fuck yeah, like this is a badass game.
Hmm.
Just because it's so different, and like the fact that you have to build, you know, it's hard.
It's unique.
But it's cool to have like, you know, you can put structures wherever you want.
Yeah.
It's a good concept.
And then 10-year-olds started just whooping our ass.
Yeah.
And
Now it's
now
like
it's
a
too
right.
many tryhards, and
Yep.
he can't land without getting shot out of the air.
I mean, that's how I think it is. Well, like for every game, like if you don't get into the
Yeah.
game, like as soon as like before it
It's
gets
not even
popular,
that.
it's not gonna. You're not gonna be good at
And
it. I guess.
it could not just it could, yeah, of course there is people that have stopped playing it.
Yeah.
But there's also like other game modes on there. So like the newer players play the other game modes instead of the actual like battle royale,
Hmm.
and that leaves like all the good people just on the battle royale.
Yeah.
So that's why there's been a lot more good players. Like I've been thinking about it, and it makes sense. Cause like if I'm gonna start off playing this game, you know, like right now, I'm gonna go to the limited. I mean the what is it,
Limited
like
time
team
modes.
deathmatch.
Yeah, LTMs.
So you die and you can respawn real quick. So you can practice everything.
Hmm.
That's where they're all at right now. Because if we go jump and play in there, we get like 20 kills a game,
20,
20,
25,
15,
yeah.
15 plus kills a game. Like they're not the best in that game mode, but or maybe we're just like good at it because it's like COD style.
That's what it is, because all we do
Right?
is rush. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's funny about it. Like,
And that's where all the noobs are. That's why when we go play, it's just me and Marcos most of the time now. And sometimes Brian on occasion.
Yeah. I get
So we
bored.
never
I
have
get
full
bored of
squad.
that game now. Honestly.
it's all about 2K.
Yeah. We need 2K now. And then what other games do I play? I
That's
guess.
it. You
G-
just played 2K and
2K.
Fortnite.
2K is like main.
Trying to max out your player or your
Yeah.
career.
95
95.
overall. 95 overall.
You
Gotta
got
get 'em
95
90.
already?
Yeah, like it's really like you get fucked over because I remember you have to get like a cap breaker, which basically like 0% to 100%,
Mhm.
and like that shit can take from like maybe like a week to like months.
Yeah.
Like the one for me 94 to 95 took me like a month and a half,
Damn.
and like now I'm at like 20%. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
But
Nah, man.
is all that work really worth it when you're gonna have to buy the new game?
I mean,
You gotta restart.
You're gonna have to restart.
Well,
From
I mean,
I mean-
it'll be easier because you're already done. You've done it before.
Yeah.
They,
They don't.
Well,
they
basically-
change up the name, the moves and stuff.
they add
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
Like they keep the old, some of the old stuff, and then
Yeah.
they add new stuff.
the
and
thing
then-
is, like, a lot of the old stuff that was really good in the previous game, they like to like kind of take it away.
like the
So
Oh, like OP stuff.
OP stuff, and just kind of take it away, and the new stuff gets buffed up, and then it's the same process.
Yeah.
over
like
and over.
the in the beginning of the game, there used to be things. Well, like, they just got rid of it, like maybe like a month and a half ago, where like you can like do animations where you push people to the ground, and like they wouldn't call like a foul or anything like that. And then like they got rid of it like a month and a half ago, and
Wow.
and then, but like sometimes it would be funny, and then sometimes it just piss you off. And like something like if you know how to use it, then you get
That's
away
the
with
It's
reason
like
it.
it
all
was
the emotes
funny.
in Fortnite, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, like
Emotes change the game.
yeah. I don't think like they have emotes for that too. Like you can you do the Running Man and stuff like that. But you can't. But yeah, I think I. It's like what Marco said. Like, is it really worth it? I think it is at the same time. But like, I think what's
It's a lot of
like,
time.
what's it's June 13th?
Yeah.
June 13th. The next game's gonna come out like mid-September.
Oh,
So
so you still got
like-
some time.
I still got time, but then like like
Wait.
between August and September is like the dead
Oh
month.
yeah.
Because like by that time you're like bored of the game and like you're waiting for the other one to come out, and like that's when they announce everything. But like then last year they just barely announced like all the multiplayer stuff like a week before the game came out.
Yeah.
And then they'd just be like dead, just like I really want the game to come out, and then you didn't even want to play the game that you didn't even want to play the game that you lasted like the entire year just to rank up.
Yeah.
This is gonna be Marco's last podcast.
That's cute.
Omar's holding the L right now. He always starts off with the L.
Yeah, and I'm a little scared right now
Dude,
next to
and-
our guest.
in the podcast we didn't get to upload. This fool threw the L at me and it hit me in the eye.
It left a mark.
It had left a mark that night. Yeah, it was a little bump.
Hmm.
What are you doing, man?
Being
was-
abusive.
that was
Like to be
Omar's last
Trying to-
podcast,
trying to
but-
take over?
Yeah.
That was Omar's last podcast, but he got lucky. It didn't get to post.
Yeah, man. A lot of people got cut that podcast. I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
even got cut, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I got cut.
So did Brian.
Yeah, man. Our production,
Pretty much we were gonna bring in a whole new cast.
Production team.
new cast,
You gotta fire that
new cast
production team.
members in the
Yeah.
Adrian was gonna be the new host.
same location. Who?
Adrian.
Adrian.
No, he got banned too.
Oh yeah, Adrian's banned
We were like restarting everything. We were just giving it away. We're like, oh, well,
for too many tardies. Too many tardies.
Too many tardies. Too many.
Oh, so when y'all graduated, how bad were y'all like missing hours or days?
What do you mean?
Of what?
Cause, so for our seniors, like if they, you know how like senior year a lot of people just skip around.
Mm.
Yeah.
So they would keep them a track and they would tell them, hey, you need to make up like 40 to 60 hours in order to graduate.
Was
But
that
in
like-
reality, they would just go up to an instructor and be like, hey, you want to sign this paper saying that I like stayed here an hour? And they're like, yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember when like you
That
know
was
how
a
like
big
they
deal?
say.
It was. Did you run into that problem?
No, I
Did you
remember
know
like
anybody? I don't. Probably like the little hood rats or the gangsters.
Cause like
Maybe, yeah.
some
The
girl,
cholas,
she
yeah.
owed like
Cholas.
close to 200 hours.
Oh,
I don't know how the fuck she crossed the stage, but she crossed it.
I mean, I don't think the teachers wanted them there, anyways.
Yeah, oh hell
I
no,
mean-
she was annoying.
Oh no, that's. I was barely. I don't even think I missed a day. I
School?
never really missed a day in school. Like yeah, my mom would give me like one day off, but I would never really take it.
She
So I
would
was
let you
always
have
like-
a day off whenever you wanted.
Well,
Like,
that didn't come into effect until like junior year.
Basically, right.
So I had
It's
to be
weird.
at school mostly for most of it. I remember there was one time I was in 6th grade. I was in orchestra. I played the bass.
Orchestra.
No.
The cello?
I played
Was
the,
it
the,
cello?
big
the big one, the
bass.
bigger one.
Oh my god.
The big one, you know, Chin?
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean. The cello's the
Like
medium
the
one.
cello,
Yeah.
you can sit down and play it, but
Yeah.
the
Nah,
bass
the
is
beats
zero
are like,
period.
Like the
and
you
mariachi
have to have that
ones.
big dick energy
Oh
part.
man.
Damn. Mondo.
No, but yeah. Fuck, I
Oh
lost my
great, he's
train
gonna
of
sit
thought.
next to Mondo.
I lost my train of thought.
missing days. You're playing the bass. And
Oh, yeah.
Sixth grade.
Oh yeah, I just went to school day like I went to school day. I went to school sick one day, like real sick. In first period I threw up like at the end of it, and then second period I threw up. Oh no, second period I was like, oh fuck, I feel it coming back when I was playing
Oh
the bass,
shit!
and I was like,
Here we go again.
damn, I gotta go outside, and like I went outside and I threw up, and I had just gotten like the first phone, like a little slide phone.
The Razor one?
No, it was some other one, but
Missing out.
I had that, and then, like I called my mom and I was like, "Can you pick me up?"
No.
She didn't want to pick me
No,
up.
you wanted to be in
So
school,
I had to-
right?
So I had to go around like basically holding a trash can or something.
Oh,
Or like
dude.
as soon as I would go from one class, I'd like try and run to class just in case, because it was weird. Like I didn't feel it coming on. It just like instantly.
Oh,
like,
those are the
Yeah.
worst.
as soon as I thought of it, like it just came out.
That burning sensation, right?
You.
Ugh.
Like I didn't feel like sometimes when you're about to throw up, your mouth gets all salivated, like watery and stuff.
So what ended up happening with the bass then?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought the big. Every time
I thought you were gonna say like you threw up on it. Like
every time I remember this moment, I remember that I was in orchestra, because orchestra was just like, what the fuck am I doing in there? I had
What grade
band.
was this?
This was sixth grade. I think I had
Oh, okay.
mariachi too, right?
For 6, I had band.
For real?
Like the easy band. What was it? The not intermediate. It was
Beginner?
basic band. Yeah.
Beginner band?
band.
Beginner
Yeah.
And then that's when 7th and 8th grade. That's when we had mariachi.
Oh, okay.
You still remember that little concert where we went?
What did y'all do?
The mariachi concert in 8th grade.
I think I was in that one. No, I was in
Oh my
7th
God.
grade.
What happened?
Humiliating.
What happened?
We were supposed to play the easiest song that any mariachi player can play. What was it? Cariño?
I don't
It was
even
Cariño,
know.
and it was the
Oh, the.
Yeah, I made that one too.
Yeah. We were in front of everybody. Surprisingly, there's people there. And we're
Yeah,
like,
there was a
over
lot of
here,
people
we're
there, and I
like
was just like, oh.
messing
fuck.
up, like.
No, because mariachi was just one of those classes where we slacked,
To mess around.
but
yeah.
we still played. Like we still
We
played
were like the
instruments. It
best
was weird.
trumpet players there.
Yeah,
The best.
he was like, "You guys are good."
You need to go.
Y'all weren't
I'm
that
a
good
failure.
And then
apparently.
we showed up, and then oh man, I remember in class we would play this other song. I don't know if you remember. It was like we would. we would do this like little swinging motion like with the trumpet while we were playing it, and he would get mad.
What did I do? Wait, yo, what you supposed to do?
It was Mr. Martinez.
The first time we did it, he laughed because we were all playing in the class, and then we started doing it.
Oh yeah, it was Guadalajara.
No.
Guadalajara. Yeah, I remember that.
We sucked. It was bad.
I mean, under stage, it was horrible. It
How
was
bad
funny.
was it?
It was horrible.
dude,
Did y'all still get claps?
I don't know.
I think we were just like, no, I just told her, I'm gonna go. I don't know if we finished the song or not,
Weren't we
but
the advanced?
I just remember leaving.
Weren't we
Yeah.
the advanced? Oh my god.
It was horrible. Horrible. Funny but horrible experience.
I bet you he got his ass chewed out like after that. Like demonstration.
No, he was probably embarrassed because he was like completely red. Like everybody was playing the guitar good, and
Yeah.
the singer
Well,
was good.
no, it wasn't good. Like it was good, but it wasn't perfect, you know.
No,
Because we were all kids, but I mean, I don't know. The trumpet parts, we kind of like just did the parts we knew.
Oh
And the rest we were just like, or like just hum it. I don't know. Oh fuck! It wasn't that bad, dude. One time, I was in like maybe like 4th or 5th grade, and like we went to, I don't know if y'all remember PTA meetings, like
Yeah.
where the parent teacher conferences or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like at the beginning of it, like all the teachers and all the parents are in one room in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And then like they choose a student to go up and like say the pledge. I didn't fucking know they were gonna pick me. Like I was sitting over here with my friends, and then they were like, "Oh, can you go say the pledge?" And I was just like, "All right."
Oh no.
And then you know how like I feel like I knew it, but I didn't know how to say it because I was just like in front of everybody. I was like and then I was
with
expecting
the
them.
microphone and all that?
Yeah, they had me on
With
the mic.
intercom?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I was the only one, and then like as soon as I went up, I was about to start saying it, and you know how like everybody usually says it together. So when they're saying it, like I'm like, oh, I can kind of remember it like at the same time. But no one said it, so I was just like,
Usually they give you paperwork, no?
they didn't give it to me. They just.
Oh,
Yeah, they just send you in raw.
We said that
I
shit
said-
like every day.
I said the Texas flag one. With I pledge allegiance.
Honor the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag, and then
Remember they
when it came
changed
to
that
I
around
pledge
that time.
allegiance, I was like, fuck. I was
Fuck
just like,
America.
I was like, I don't remember.
I am,
Did it really
I
say
am
that?
legal.
I don't
am
remember.
legal.
And then I just walked off. I don't even know what happened after. Now that I think about it, like it was that embarrassing that I just forgot what happened afterwards.
But your brain was like, all right, get
Dude,
that,
like,
get
I-
that out of my mind.
Dude, I remember like I sang it, and then I don't know. Maybe I put it back on. Maybe I wasn't even holding it. It was just on the mic stand, and I just walked away. I was like, I don't know it. And I was super red. Oh man, this little fat kid getting all red and just walking up.
Did you ever have those AR stores? Like
AR
where you would
guns.
read no,
Gun
Oh,
stores.
damn.
no, where you would read like online and they'll give you points.
Oh,
and
the
then those
ticket
points
thing?
convert to like tickets or something like that.
On the game?
Yeah, like
When in real life?
And Hillcrest, where'd y'all go? Y'all went to
I went to
I went to
Collins.
Frisco.
I went to Gravener.
Greener.
I
Oh,
went to
okay.
different schools.
I mean, in my school there is a AR store, which is you read.
Mhm.
It's online. You read like little child books, and then after you read for like maybe a half a book or a book, you get like money or tokens or something like that. And then there's
But in
there's-
the game or in real life?
No, in real life. Like they
Oh,
convert. They're like,
okay.
they see how many tickets you get. Like, all right, here's a ticket, so you can turn them in and get your prize.
Okay.
Well, they left that store open, and they had like anything that a kid would like. So they had those little rubber things for the pens. They had Hot
the
Wheels,
pencil grip? Yeah.
Superman Hot Wheels, like fully Bat. There was a Batmobile as well, and then a lot of pens, everything. So I go to a restaurant one day, and I end up seeing that open, the store open. I'm like, okay. So I
You
go
get
back. I go back to the classroom. I bring my backpack. I empty out the big bucket of those rubber things in my backpack. I take the Superman Hot Wheels. I don't want the Batman one because I'm like, nah. And then the pens, pencils, the glitter pens,
Yeah.
everything I had in my backpack, dude. So the following day, they call me into the office. My dumbass still had those rubber things in my.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Ah,
And
But
it's
I
funny
didn't know
because
it
it
was
was with
you.
Leslie too.
how, and she stole too?
Yeah, she had some rubber ones. I had some rubber ones. I'm like, hey, I'll split them with you.
So wait, like, how did they? Oh, just cameras.
No, they didn't have cameras, but people would be passing by, and I thought it was cool with it. I wouldn't rat them out, but
Nah,
They were
this is the
kids.
place to do
They
it.
were kids.
all right, it was Tiffany. I don't know.
Oh, Tiffany.
Ortiz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Tiffany.
you don't have to say their last
After
names.
this, what we'll find out where
You
she
don't have to
lives.
say their last names. You can just say their first.
Address to. Anyways, yeah, she passed by. She saw me and Leslie just taking a bunch of shit, putting it in my backpack. So I see her like, ah, shit. So, anyways, the next day they come into the office with Leslie, and then I just see two cops coming in, big,
Oh,
big built
shoot.
cops. I was like,
Oh man.
what's going on?
What if they weren't really that big? They were just fat.
maybe. I mean, I was a kid, so
In your head, you picture them like big, muscular shits. Right?
yeah. Anyways,
only
I was
5'5".
just sitting there crying, like, what happened? What happened? They're like, I'm gonna arrest you. We're gonna take you in. They put me in handcuffs. I was like, fuck.
Serious?
We're just
They
crying.
got
Like, just
me.
take my backpack. I have everything in there. But I didn't give them everything. I still had that
The car?
Superman leg. I don't know if I still have it or not. It's somewhere. Maybe
Super
probably in
Mario
my room.
Kart?
The
Super Mario
Superman.
Oh, Superman. I
Hot
thought you were saying,
Wheels.
you were saying
Superman Hot
Super Mario a
Wheels.
little while
No, no,
ago.
no.
I was like,
But I remember that day specifically because of those cops. They're just intimidating.
You still came out with the Superman Hot Wheels, so it's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
dude, one time I was. This was back in fourth grade. I remember this was fourth grade. I like when I would go down the stairs, I saw one kid like slide on his butt, like on the rail, right?
Oh my god.
Like, so I was like, damn, that's fucking cool. Like, I want to try this. But I sat down on the rail and I was like, oh, like hell no, I can't do this. So what I did is I went on my stomach. So, like,
what the
I would do this like, forever. Like half of my body would hang over the rail like this.
Oh no.
Now that I think about it, this was fucking dangerous. Half of my body would be like over the rail like this, right? And I'll just like lean, I'll slide down, but holding on to the rail still, right? Well, one time, like, it was after school and I was helping out a teacher upstairs, and then I was going down the same stairs that I would always do that. So I went in and like I kind of just did it real quick because I was like, oh fuck, someone's gonna see. And as soon as I went on, like I flipped over. And
Oh, you scorpion?
Yeah. Scorpion.
Did you have glasses back
Glasses, my glasses broke. These things broke.
then? What your mom say when you got home?
No.
So I fell, right? And then I was like, oh fuck. I was like on the floor, and then the fucking teacher comes out. The fucking teacher came out of one of the rooms down there, and she was like, "Are you okay?" I guess she heard the fall or something.
The little thumb. The
And I
little
was like, I got up and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I grabbed my glasses and I just walked away. I don't remember what happened after that either.
Wow.
Did your mom whoop your ass?
No, I think I told her like they fell or something. I don't know. I stepped on them.
Oh, man.
Oh man, but dude, that was the worst. That was dumb.
I remember at my school, I don't know if it was true. I never found out if it was true. They always told us not to do that, slide down with our butt.
Yeah.
Because apparently some kid actually did do it and he fell and he cracked his skull.
Well, I mean, I fell. I could have cracked myself.
But you fell stomach first. It's
I was,
perfect,
no, I was on my stomach. I flipped over. And,
Or your legs were just hanging out.
I don't know. It was bad though.
But no, it was. I don't know what ended up happening. But no, everybody would get in trouble if they did it at my
Yeah.
school.
I remember one time in 3rd grade, I actually fell down the stairs, but we're lining up and we're going to lunch, so it's the whole classroom. And I remember some chick was doing the same thing behind me, where she was sliding, but with one of her feet. And I don't know if it was that, or I was trying to do that, or I just fell down accidentally. But I remember I fell down, but accidentally, I fell down, I hit my face and stuff like that. I rolled all the way down, and when I look up, I pushed 2 girls down too. when I fell down the stairs, I'm like, ah, shit. And then I'm like, are they okay? Yeah, they're fine. They just slipped and just fell. But are you okay? And then I went to the nurse's office, and then I guess I noticed it that one side of my face was just dragged down. I'm like, oh shit. And then they're just oh, you're fine. Just go eat lunch. And then I remember I just went to go eat the peanut butter thing that they give you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
I'm fine.
Uncrustables.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted Uncrustable.
Right, they sound good.
Yeah, and then I just
Cold.
my dad just picked me up.
Let's go to HEB.
No, you know what? I like room temperature Uncrustables.
The what?
Is that right?
Room temperature.
I like them not frozen, but
Yeah. Oh, when they're frozen, I don't
not
like
too
that.
much, no, not too much frozen, but a little
Yeah,
bit.
they
less.
always freeze them in the stores.
Did they give it to us frozen?
No,
No, they gave it to us in
Oh,
the refrigerator.
sometimes it depends. Yeah, it depends. But at the end, I was that one kid that was I had challenge.
Oh,
so,
dude.
so they would pass those out
They're
like a
extra
challenge
Oh,
sometimes.
I wouldn't get that in challenge. They give us crackers.
Bro, they would switch it up every day.
They would just give us graham crackers, man. I guess I was
Oh yeah,
too
they would
broke.
give us the graham crackers too.
No, that's how they would give us was
Bro.
graham crackers and a
Every
fucking
day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
And then I ended up just
Oh, the
signing up
teddy bear
to
ones?
Yeah, I ended up signing up to the Boys and Girls Club
Uh-huh.
because they actually served you better food there.
For real?
Yeah, but at
oh
my
yeah,
school.
I went to Boys and Girls Club too.
But my mom didn't like to pick me up, so she's like, "I'm taking you out of that." I'm like, "Ah, shit." Yeah.
Dude, I went to
Mom, it's food. Mom.
my
My mom
We
didn't
went-
get out till 5, so I'd be there from 2 to 6. So I'd be there from 2 to 6,
Mhm.
and I would be like, "I'm hungry," and they're like, "Oh, here's some crackers." I'm like, "Oh, fuck me, this is what I'm getting again." Not to sound bad,
Yeah.
not to sound ungrateful, but every day after school that kind of gets tiring. The
Yeah,
same
yeah,
kind of
it
crackers.
does, it
Should
does.
have been like Brian, take your own candy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was in 4th grade, sir.
Dude, at the end of the days, there would be a shitload left over, right? So in challenge, I would sneak in when we were all outside, and I would go into the dude. Now that what the fuck, I was a bad kid, but I was just fat. I fucking snuck in, and I went to the refrigerators. You know the ones that had the milk,
Yeah.
and they would have them in there, and I'll grab 4 or 5, and I fucking take them with me. I'll put them in my backpack,
Wow.
and I'll throw some of those milks, the strawberry milks. Those are good.
I never liked the strawberry
No.
milks.
I never tried it,
I
honestly.
like the cafeteria back in my days because
Dude.
it was remember Benji? Bendu?
Uh-huh. Oh
Her
yeah.
mom was the lunch lady from elementary all the way to
She went.
yeah. She would transfer just to be with her.
Right.
But every time I would get hot cheese and cheese, or I would get hot Cheetos or chips or drinks,
Yeah.
it would be on her free.
Dang.
So all the time, she would be hooking up the whole class. And
Dude, did y'all have to have free desserts? Did y'all have free desserts
No.
at a point?
We got I don't know if they were normal sized cookies, but they were really big cookies.
Yeah.
But they were really cheap. They were 50 cents.
Oh wow. And when I was maybe into 2nd, 3rd grade, they would give us free ice cream or
yeah.
little chocolate cakes.
They
Y'all
wouldn't give us
remember?
free chocolate cakes. They'd give
No?
me free ice cream.
It was the orange popsicle sticks.
Oh,
or
those
something
are
like that, right?
good. Yes, 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 yes. yes.
They would always give those away, and then I don't know.
I
One
think
day,
that's what at the end of the the first 6 weeks or something,
Yeah.
9 weeks. Or
Did
something.
y'all have sweet and sour sales?
Sweet
and what?
Sweet and sour sales. It would be the school would sponsor selling things after school or during the school. Or it'd be hot Cheetos and
Oh,
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
Cheetos,
yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. They would sell
they
them.
would do that before, yeah.
Yeah.
Right after school, there would be people, all right, here's hot Cheetos.
Yeah, or I don't know.
Or they'll be giving away those popsicles, like you
Yeah.
said.
It was an actual school thing. It wasn't some kid selling them.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was old kids with
Because
that.
I remember, no,
No,
kids
it was
wouldn't sell them.
it was a
Oh,
school
yeah, yeah.
I
sponsored
remember
event.
Oh, yeah.
Harris would be doing that too.
Yeah, Harris did that. Burbank did that too. Remember, there was a couple downstairs in front of the auditorium.
Oh yeah. Didn't they have vending machines at Burbank, but they
They
just
did.
wouldn't let us like get anything?
I mean,
out of it?
they had them, and
There
they
were
used to
vending
always,
machines?
yeah,
There was vending
Where?
machines.
right there by the Bulldog.
Like literally,
Right there,
like if you were
you
to walk
remember
out
where
of
you
the
used to
auditorium.
stand? Where you used to stand, like.
Weren't they caged?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
they-
Oh
they
yeah,
had, like-
yeah. I remember
I
now.
thought
Yeah.
you could still get some.
No,
from
you.
there.
I mean,
couldn't-
they would have it open from time to time,
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
really rare.
but maybe it was for the janitors.
Ours were only in the teachers' lounge, but like they're like towards senior year, like
Yeah.
they wouldn't care, so we'll be walking in there.
Everybody would walk in.
What's up, fuckers?
I remember in fifth grade, like, I mean, no, in middle school, they would have, like, you would have that one cool kid that would go in there and, like, buy
like,
sodas.
badass, right? Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, and they'll go in there and buy sodas, and we'll be like, yeah.
I
That's funny.
remember my middle school. Well, in Harris, I remember some guy bought fireworks and like half the like 5 kids popped them,
In the school? Damn.
and then I don't know what happened, but somehow they like tracked it down to like some guy in our group that I would hang out with,
Mhm.
and half at least half the lunch was taken away,
Damn.
like half the people in our lunch.
Middle school was fun.
Middle school's bad.
There was
Remember
a
those
lot
10
of-
seconds?
Yeah, dude.
I
I was in it.
Dude, always
I
had-
was never part of that.
Every Friday, every day.
No, I remember it's like I think we did like we're like helpers for like the Special Olympics or like the special, and like I remember like I don't even know why they did it. Like I was like the guy who like, oh, go check if the restaurant's open, go check, and like nobody was in the restaurant. I'm like, come over here, and then like did people just fight 10 seconds? Like I think there were like 2 different fights.
You were the ref?
No, I wasn't the ref. I was
You'll
just
be
the
the
person.
better. Right, what do you want? What do you want?
I'd just be the person that just like, hey, the restaurant's open, nobody's in there, just go.
He would do the. He would
Be
be like,
the fucking
I want a
bodyguard.
clean fight.
Dude,
Right
Ryan
below
would
the belt.
There was this one
He would
fight.
stop it. And be like,
There's one
I don't
fight
want
that I
this.
remember that I was in, but there was another one that I remember that was just like so memorable
What
because
happened?
of how fucking crazy it was. So we were in band, right? We were like, it was
Y'all
me-
were using the tubas and
no,
shit.
no. It was me and my friend. We were just chilling, and then there was these 2 annoying kids that just fucking bullied everybody, right? They were just fucking talking shit to us. So my friend was like, "Let's go 10 seconds after school," and we were like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Hell yeah!" I was like, "My friend's pretty big. I feel like he can fight."
He got 2 punches.
No. This is crazy. This is just a crazy story, right? And then after school, right, we were walking out, and we are like, "All right, let's go fight over here. Like, there's not gonna be any teachers over here." So we go to like the back, and there's a brick wall, like kind of like this one right here, and we're like they were fighting right here, right? And I wish I fucking recorded it. I don't know if phones were out yet, or maybe I just the
They were
quality
really
was just
crap quality.
bad, yeah. But like they were fighting, right? And then they got to the point where like my friend, the other guy fell on the floor, and my friend grabbed him like this, like from the back.
Oh
of the chair,
fuck.
and threw his head into the brick wall.
Oh shit!
Dude, and after that I was like, oh fuck. Like
I
this
gotta
is
go.
real. Like he just fucking threw him into the brick wall, and then he fell in and the guy's head, like right here, it had like a lump, and it had like the brick pattern.
Was that Nathan Zuniga?
No.
Why, don't say last
No.
name. Just say
Why
first.
do you keep saying last name?
Say the first name.
Alright, I'm leaving.
This
Get
is
out.
Marcos' last podcast.
This is
No, but yeah,
Omar,
dude,
you're
like,
coming with me.
it was so quiet after he threw his head into the thing. I think the other guy jumped in, and I was like, hey, stop, that's it.
What
And
grade
then
was
Mondo
this?
jumped in. And
This is
started
like
going.
6th grade.
Man, the sucked headbutting everybody.
Stop. No, I did 10 seconds like twice.
I
Once-
never did it.
Same.
Once against this other kid that was like kind of a bully, or like he was like a little thug. And then like they were
he
just
win?
like they were walking around. They were like, "Who wants to play 10 seconds?" And I was just like, "Fuck it, I'll play." And then like, I don't know, it was kind of even. It was like dumb like little punches like this.
Mhm.
And then at the end he just hit
I
me
think I
like in
know
that
what
one
you're
spot,
talking
and I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was like, on the last punch he just hit me there, and I was like, "Fuck."
For 8th grade, when did you have PE? Was it last period? Or
Yeah.
like, was it last
No,
period?
no, I don't remember.
Because I don't know if you were there or not. It was all the football guys, but we're in PE,
Mhm.
and Coach Vala was like, "All right, I can
Probably.
play tackle. That's fine. Just be careful." Right. So we were going, and I ended up the only way I could have tackled this guy was I would have dove and tripped him.
Mhm.
So I tripped him, and he got mad. And he just started swinging at me. I was like, "Oh,
First
chill."
name only. Who is it?
Jose, braces. He was kind of thuggish too.
Okay, I think I know what you're
Braces.
talking about.
Was he dark?
and dark complexion. As you can see,
Alright,
but
that's
he
too
had
much.
low hair. Right, too much
Too much
description.
description.
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah.
Say the last name already.
I
Just
go
say
over
it.
there,
What did you draw?
he got mad. He just started throwing swings at me, and I had a game that day for soccer. I was like, I can't get in a fight. So he like, got a good punch on my nose and he dazed me, and I started bleeding. I was like, all right, I
Let's
can't
go
do
find this
anything.
him. Let's go find this guy.
I mean, I
This
couldn't
is
do
It's
the
nothing.
time.
thing. We're
It's
creating a revenge list now.
It's time.
And our coach, I don't know if I can say his name. Can I?
Nah, don't say his name.
Anyways, our coach is like.
I think you already said the coach's name earlier,
No,
didn't you?
No, we
No, I said
Oh,
Anyways, shit, I lost my train of thought.
you were talking
What did
about.
the coach do after you got
Oh, yeah.
punched in the face?
Oh yeah. It was just like, well, good thing you didn't swing back, if not you wouldn't have played. And I think it was the playoffs too, or something like that, for a
Eighth
district.
grade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you win at least that game?
No. We played against Tafoya. That's
You-
who.
did they put
That's
you
when
in?
we played against Ruben. I think that's who it was.
That's
That was a
good.
good rival.
So I have a quick question, because I recently saw like a fight happen between like two anyways, and that's what I was making a note of. Why do people jump into fights like when it's supposed to be even 1-on-1? People just fucking jump in, and it's like.
Because they see that they're
Yeah.
getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
But, like-
People getting beat up so bad.
But
you
also
know.
like the point is also because I remember I saw one fight and it was like from some people that went to Burbank,
Yeah.
but they were a couple grades younger than me. And what was happening is he was fighting this one guy, and this one guy was like whooping this other kid's ass.
Mhm.
And the kid went to the ground after like one good punch. And the kid, when he went down, they were like, "Hey, chill. Let him get back up." I was like, "Okay, well that's I guess that's understandable. Whatever." But then like that guy ends up getting one good punch and knocks the guy down. Fucking goes on top of him and starts swinging. I'm like,
Wow.
like that's I don't know. That just pissed me off. I'm like, if you're gonna like try to make one rule, like at least follow it through.
Yeah, I
But then-
remember. I remember that video where that girl threw that shovel at that other chick's
Yeah.
head.
Was that Sharkeisha?
Sharkeisha. Dude, that's kind of what that reminds me of. Cause like I don't know.
It's like just that rule. If I get you on the ground, I'm fucking whooping your ass with the next turn. And I think he actually
it's
got
just
back
kind of
up.
like fight like. I guess there's like unwritten rules to fighting.
I mean,
Well,
it's street fight, so they
Yeah.
really don't care.
Like I don't know, like it kind of made me mad because then when the guy actually he managed to fight his way back up,
Yeah.
and then he knocked the guy down and started kneeing him in the face,
That's when
and
he
then
said,
someone
"Fuck it,
jumped
let's
in,
go."
and then someone jumped in. I'm
Well,
like,
at that point, you know, and you taking knees to the face.
well, he was on the fucking ground. He was on top of him punching him, so he fought his way back up. I don't know. I was just like,
See, because well, if there's no room for change, like you saw like in the video, if that guy was if he just stayed there getting his ass beat on the floor, I mean,
no,
of
like
course
he was
someone
still,
else is gonna
he was
jump in
still trying to
eventually.
swing, and then like
Yeah.
when the guy jumped in to help his friend, or I get
Yeah.
like some guy stopped it completely. So like, hey, it's no longer.
Well, that
it's
guy
no
had
longer
that
one-on-one.
extra friend there.
I don't
The
know.
other guy didn't get his goons.
I don't know. I don't know. The fights. It's like just let it 1-on-1. If your boy gets his ass beat,
Yeah.
he got his ass beat.
You're there for moral support.
You're I'm not getting my ass beat. What if he
I
has
mean,
5
that-
guys? Like, hey man, we're gonna call it even right here.
I mean,
Yeah, whoop his
if you're out
ass.
with your friends and like let's say it's like us four and then another group of four and you started fighting someone, the other four aren't just gonna stand around.
Well,
We
true,
got
but-
something to do.
No, but it was
Might
like
as
one of
well
those
just
fights
fucking-
where they set it up. Like it was like 2 people
Oh.
meeting up.
Well, I don't know.
And I was like, it's kind of dumb as shit. But
You're
it
not
was
supposed
like
to be able to do
it was like one guy was like you could tell he was just there because like he was just setting the beef, and the other one was a thug, and I was just like, the thug was getting his ass beat, and then his goons jumped in. I was like,
Thugs. What's the point of being a thug? Tell me.
what's the point, man? You
It's
gotta.
not their fault though. I've grown up into it.
No, it's not even that. It's just like you're either gonna take that ass whooping or you're gonna like fight. But he didn't take
Ass
it.
whooping. Recommended.
He did not take the ass whooping. He went out like a pussy.
Like Jeff.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my phone to charge.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, take your time, man.
Mondo's out. But no, that was just my questions, like, cause it was like fighting related. I was like, why do people just jump in
Mhm.
without like a real reason?
I don't know. I've never been in a fight. Honestly.
I've never been in one.
Right now, 10 seconds? Or what? Right.
I already have enough bruises. I don't need any more.
Chill, what are you into?
Let's not talk about that, man. Why we gotta bring up what I'm into, huh? What happens in the privacy of my room is my business.
I would think.
But not like, I don't know. School is weird too. Like I noticed a lot of people were really, really fucking bad.
Another thing about it, like,
A lot of were y'all there when that guy had a seizure for like smoking Climax? I think the restroom.
Where,
I
where
didn't
was
go
it?
to your school, so I wouldn't
Oh.
know. But I did have a girl from my school that had a seizure. They would skip class and go to the creek and smoke Climax.
Yeah.
They smoked so much of it that she had a seizure and went into a coma.
What ended up happening to her? She died or what?
I don't know. I was eating McDonald's. So
No, I mean,
just
like,
saw the
after.
ambulance. I'm not sure. I think she showed up like maybe
She
a
died?
month after.
She woke up dead.
How you gonna wake up dead?
Exactly.
She woke up in a coma.
Ooh.
Can you wake up in a coma?
I mean, you could be
Like-
up, but you cannot wake up. Like your mind is
Yeah, your
not
mind's still-
active. Your eyes can't open up. But you know what I mean? It's
But
weird.
can you wake
You're
up
mentally
in a
there.
coma?
I
Oh, yeah,
actually have one of my old classmates, the one that got struck
Oh
by lightning.
yeah.
What the?
Did y'all hear that story?
No.
Some guy was on the roof working, and then that storm was coming in. But
Well,
I guess it was probably far away, like kind of far away.
They
you know?
said he was delivering shingles. Do you know what shingles are?
Oh, he was dropping
Yeah.
them off.
Yeah, he was dropping them off. I guess
Oh.
it was an open area. I mean, if it
Yeah.
was direct, I think that would have killed him or something.
So he probably struck the ladder.
Like
or
it
what
was
it?
probably the lightning next to him,
Yeah.
but the voltage just went towards him.
Mhm.
But he did die at scene.
At the scene.
But there's a doctor that revived
They
him.
brought him back.
Yeah, so right now he's
Jesus.
just in a coma.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And to find out that his chick is pregnant,
Oh,
that
fuck.
sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, when was
sucks.
this?
It was last week. Today? Last week?
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oh, shit.
I thought it was
This
like
was
last
like
year or
a couple
something.
years.
Yeah.
No,
It just
we were at the
happened
river,
recently.
right?
Yeah, we were at the river.
Was that the day or was it the
No,
before?
it was the
before.
day before,
Before,
the day
yeah, yeah.
before, yeah.
Jesus.
It
Yeah.
sucks, man.
Oh yeah, I want to use that into jumping into our topic today, which is gonna be death.
No,
Was
fuck.
it really?
Yeah. Well, I kind of like thought of it in my head. I was like, you know
Okay,
what?
so what do
We
you
should
want
talk
to
about this.
talk about it more?
Well, have you ever thought like how you're gonna die?
What do you mean? How?
Like how you're
I
gonna
mean,
die? Like how do you?
How do you
think
plan
you're
on
gonna die?
dying, or
Like how do you think you're gonna die? Like are you gonna die just by age, disease?
I think
that's
probably
the thing?
like.
Like, you can't see what's gonna
But, like-
happen
Yeah,
in
no,
the
you
future.
can't. But have you ever thought of it? Like, shit, maybe I want to. You know, I don't know if I want to die of old age. Because when you start getting up there, you know, you get to the point where you can't do shit. All you
I
can
think
do
76 is like my cutoff age. Where I
76?
kind of want to like 70.
is maybe,
depending how
maybe
I am.
80s, yeah. Maybe
Next
80s.
year.
Oh my god! Don't
Jesus,
say
God,
that. Knock on
damn,
wood.
Ryan.
Ryan,
I
You're the fourth.
understand you don't like me sometimes, but jeez.
you need a fourth.
How you
Man.
gonna bring it up to yourself?
Because I was talking about my age.
Selfish, dude, man.
But no, I feel like whatever, like depending how I am as an individual, if I can like move around and do what I gotta do,
Mhm.
then I wouldn't mind going up there in age. But like once I'm like kind of bedridden and things like that, I'm like, what's the point?
I have an aunt.
Or would you want to die
That's 80.
cool? Like
I have an aunt that's 85, 86, somewhere around there. She's driving. She
Yeah.
does everything. I mean, she's slow, but
That's
not
my
slow
grandma.
mentally,
Yeah.
but she's just slow.
I mean,
She
that's
can't
just
move
old
as
people
fast.
though. Like they're just.
dude, some old people, I'm still wondering how they drive.
Some people do. Some old people, they need to retest them, dude.
Oh, no,
I
at a
think they
certain
have to
age,
get
they need to get
retested. Yeah,
retested.
they get
That
retested every
happens-
year or something. No, after
No.
a certain age.
I think so.
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
they get tested.
All I know
Some
is because
people need it.
there's some dude. I haven't seen him, so he might be dead.
Oh shit.
That went to HEB. He was hunched back. He was old. Like he would take like 2-inch fucking steps. Not
African
exaggerating.
American, no offense.
No, he was.
I think I know who you're
He
talking
was a
about.
Mexican
I
guy.
think I know who you're talking about.
But he was really old, and his car was really beaten up. And it was a new car. It wasn't like it got beaten up because like of old age. No, it's like this. The way I saw him walk and the way I saw him drive, sometimes I was like, he does not have the
Some
reaction
people-
time. He doesn't have the reaction time to do things. Like he would stop too far. Like
Reaction time is a big difference in driving. If you don't have a good reaction time, it's hard to drive.
yeah, like no, but it wasn't even like oh, you know, he's a little slow.
Yeah, no,
no,
he's
like
old.
this dude. You know how at some stores they have the little when you're going through the when you're driving around the driveway
Yeah.
and you're at the end of a lane, you have to stop and then let the cars that are like or just driving across.
Mhm.
Intersection?
Yeah, the intersection pretty much. But he would stop mid intersection at the stop. Like that was his stop midway in the intersection.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how are you driving?
I don't know.
But luckily, after like I saw him that time, I saw him with I think his sister or so. She was a couple years younger. She was driving around, and I mean, I hope that stuck around because this dude could not drive to save his life.
Sounds bad.
It was bad, man. His car, like if you were to see his car and
Mm-hmm.
things like that, I'm like, this guy's like in a death trap right now. I'm not even trying to exaggerate it.
Yeah. when you get to that age, I don't know, man. It gets tough to do anything.
So how would you want to die then?
Shit, I don't know. If I could still walk, run, maybe jump, get a good step, you know, I'll still be alive. But I don't want to get to the point where I'm in a wheelchair, or I'm just chilling.
Suffering
You know,
all the rest of your
what
life.
am I gonna do at that point?
Yeah.
Put me down. Put me down. Take me out the back.
Hey,
Take me
that'd
out
be
the
cool.
back and.
Toss me out of the plane with the parachute.
If I catch it, I can
the
live. If
parachute
I
filled
don't,
with
I
forks?
die.
With the parachute filled with forks.
Oh,
God.
Jesus. At least give me a shot of survival.
You can survive if you land right.
If I can.
If there's water.
Oh, no.
Not even.
if you dive.
Water
Oh,
is
and
as
then
hard
as
as concrete.
Dude, when you get that
falling
old,
that
your
hard.
bones are all fragile as soon as you hit the.
It's going to be
You
GTA
get
5.
wasted.
When you say that, all I hear is the GTA.
Wasted.
Man.
What happened in GTA?
It just.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
over
a new.
time.
Yeah, games come out. It gets old.
Like,
I
I
mean,
thought.
it's 3 years
playing.
old.
I thought
Or
they
6
teased
years
it.
old.
This is like, oh,
Season 6. I mean.
season
Season 6?
GTA 6. No, because like I thought I like saw something since I follow Rockstar, and it's like
Yeah.
GTA 5, GTA something, and then I was like, oh, they're teasing it. It's like coming out like really slowly, and then it says online. I'm like, oh, some other bullshit that I have to
Oh,
pay.
it's always that GTA Online stuff, right?
Yeah, like so much shit that like you have to spend like in real life money just to like spend money in that. Like I think if you spend like maybe like $20, you get $1 million, but that ain't even shit.
Oh wow.
Like at the least, probably you have to spend like at least $3 million for something that you're gonna buy in that game.
Yeah, like what used to be the most expensive thing is like shit now compared to it.
Basically, yeah. But like going back to death though, like do you answer the question? Like, do you wanna? Because I think I would wanna maybe die of old age, but like I wouldn't want to die of like disease.
Well, I want to die like in a
Yeah.
cool way.
Because like if you die of disease, you just
Yeah.
I
Like,
want to witness
you're
what
still-
I made my tree, my life of tree, my tree of life. I want to see how my life continues. You know, like my kids,
Your
my
legacy.
grandkids, my legacy.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I want to see how they grow up. I want to see
Uh,
how far they've gone. That'd be a very good.
it goes back
accomplishment.
to me. For me, it's like it also goes back to how Mondo said, where it's like, how are you walking around too? You wouldn't really care about that. How you are.
I mean,
Well, maybe it depends on.
Depends,
Yeah,
it
it depends on grandkids too and all
it
that.
depends. I mean, because usually once you're old, once you have your grandkids, that's when they change your life. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, I feel young again, because you're always looking
Yeah.
around there. Especially now, they're so hyperactive.
that's when you do
and
things
that's
to
when-
piss off their mom.
Yeah, exactly. You do things that you didn't want your kids to do
Yeah,
back
like
then.
I was thinking about all that stuff, like the future and how it is if things go right, you know, if things keep going on this track, I think things are gonna look good.
What do you mean by that? What's going good?
Well, everything right now, honestly,
Technologies.
I mean,
advancement.
technology's
like
good
everything
right
in
now,
my
but
life
just-
has been pretty good, you know, pretty stable. I've been producing, you know, on my own every day. Every day I learn something new. I try and better myself, and I feel like this podcast is helping out better everything.
So what about you, Brian?
What do you mean?
How would you want to die?
I just said old age.
Old age?
Yeah.
No,
like,
no,
no
like-
disease or like no
I'm not getting
accident
shot
because
by a random missile.
you don't
that
want to
came out
die
of the sky.
suddenly.
Oh my God.
You don't want to die in like just suddenly like horrific
Of
ways.
distress, yeah.
Disease, because if you die of like some type of disease, you're gonna be basically
You're gonna
Prioritizing
spend your life
yourself
at the
to-
hospital.
you're gonna be prioritizing yourself to treat the disease, and like doesn't depend like
Honestly.
diabetes, cancer, whatever, AIDS, whatever. You're gonna be putting in money, putting in time just to focus on that, trying to stop that. But old age is like you're just trying to treat yourself, and like just focusing on like, oh, how much time do I have left? Let's see what I can do, and
So-
like you just try to make yourself like fit, I guess.
So let's say someone, or like we got the opportunity to be told how long you could be, like how long you're gonna live for.
Either how or when, or how
Like-
you're
like
gonna die,
how
or
long-
how.
no,
I
just how long.
I wouldn't want that because
Would
you're
you-
just gonna be thinking about it the rest of your life.
So
You're
so
like,
let's say okay, they made you choose one, how long or how you're gonna die.
Shit.
How
How
long?
long
I
you're
just
gonna
think
live?
I always thought how
I
long.
don't know.
How you gonna die?
Either there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
So how long? When that time comes, you're gonna be like, I'm expected.
Yeah, that
And then how you're gonna be like, you're gonna try avoiding that all your life. You're gonna be like, say you're gonna get run over, you're gonna be like more aware, or say you're gonna
Yeah.
get electrocuted, or say you're gonna get shot. It's
so which
just-
one would you go for?
I
I said
don't
how
know.
long.
See,
They're both pretty bad,
yeah,
honestly.
they're
but,
from the-
but let's say we get how long, and then you know it says like 20 years.
I would do how long?
I think I would.
Because it like it
you
goes.
can do your best out of it.
Yeah,
at the
well,
time, right?
if you know you're gonna die,
See, but if you know when you're gonna die, why do you want to do your best when you're not? When you could do your best right now?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you could
Like
if
that-
it's
yeah,
it gives
I'm
you
trying
more
to change
sense of
everything.
emotion. Like
Yeah.
okay, let's just
more
hypothetically say
motivation.
if they told you you're gonna die within 3 years,
Mhm.
would you be doing the same things you do right now, or would you be more risk taking, as in
Risk
like,
taking.
Like, just
Okay,
think about
so let's say-
Interest,
Let's say they told you you're gonna die tomorrow.
I mean, I can't really do a
What
lot.
would you?
compared
But
to
how
the-
would you feel? Like, would you feel like you've accomplished enough? You know, in your career, like you did. You
I feel like I
Not
would
yet.
just say like goodbye to like everything, or everybody that like I care about.
So how would you feel if you knew the exact day and time and how you were gonna die?
Mhm.
Like they like let you know ahead of time. They're like, hey, so you're gonna die at 76 on this day at this time, and this is how you're gonna die.
My time has come, and then. Just
And
die.
irregardless of what you try to do, to
I don't
avoid it,
feel
it's gonna
so
happen.
good.
How would you? How would you think you would
jump
reflect on?
off a plane, splat.
That's the
That
thing
is
too.
pretty good,
Like,
'cause
what if they tell you like how you're gonna die? It's like, oh, you're gonna die by a plane crash. It's like, if you want to like explore like the world or something, how are you gonna do that? Like,
Keep
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
getting on planes.
Do not get in planes.
just get on all the planes you can, or you can.
what were you gonna say, Mother, before?
I
interrupted you?
forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I forgot. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just, it's
That-
crazy.
That's a scary concept, man.
Nah.
But it makes you think. Like, have I done enough?
No.
If you were gonna die tomorrow,
But you're,
No, like,
but
I
then
mean,
again,
you
you're
guys-
like
I-
young. You didn't live your life.
I know you gotta do more now. So that's what we gotta do more right now.
Yeah, pretty
Well, we
much.
can.
I
It's a
mean,
concept that we
be
have
more
to think about
productive.
every day because you never know how long you're gonna live. You
We
do
don't,
not know what's
yeah.
gonna happen the next day. That's why you gotta live every day to the fullest and
I remember like an episode.
appreciate everything. you
The
know?
movie The Wolf of Wall Street, when they were in a boat and pretty much it was being taken down by waves,
Mhm.
and they were like the boat was sinking. But
Wasn't
Uh,
Jack in that movie too?
no, that's Titanic.
Yeah, but isn't he in that movie too?
Oh yeah,
Damn, he sung
Leonardo
twice.
DiCaprio.
He sung twice.
Yeah,
But no,
that
like-
shouldn't be in boats.
Someone told him.
Watch him die and like by.
He did that
drowning.
in Titanic.
No, in real
but did
life.
he die in this
Oh
movie?
my god. But no,
Don't
like
say-
the movie was pretty much that he called for a plane
Yeah.
to come pick him up from his boat because it was already struggling, or the weather was taking it down.
Mhm.
But luckily another boat picked him up and they were going back to land. Well, sure enough, the plane that was supposed to be coming for him got a swan or some like animal stuck in his propeller and it fucking
Dang.
blew up.
Oh,
So
damn.
that was supposed to be the plane he was supposed to be on, and it made him think like about his life, about like how close
Yeah.
death was to him.
Yeah, I heard the story about Seth Rogen. No, not Seth. It's the guy that Seth MacFarlane,
Seth MacFarlane.
the guy that made Family Guy.
Yeah,
and-
that's him.
yeah. Well, like he was supposed to be on the plane for 9/11, like the one that went into the 9/11 buildings, but he overslept, so it kept him back, you know.
Mhm.
And that made him think like, oh shit, like if I was on that plane, if I was more productive, or like, you know, I could have been dead, but I'm not. So now I need to be more productive.
So sometimes being lazy helps.
I mean,
See?
it helped him, but it also opened his eyes to show him that, like, you know, he could have been dead. Now he needs to make a difference with this life that he has right now. And he's been making a good difference. I fucking love Family Guy.
Oh,
every
Family Guy's
episode
great.
is a good episode, honestly.
There's never a dull moment.
Hell no, it's funny.
Never.
Except for when they killed Brian and then they brought him back.
Oh, that's when everybody got disappointed.
Everyone got
With
mad.
the ugly dog?
Yeah, they
Oh,
tried
what
replacing
kind of
a
dog
new
was
Brian.
that?
They did a new Brian too.
I hate those like Facebook posts like, oh, like if you like this page if you want Brian to come back. Like they already planned. They already planned on him coming back like 4 weeks later.
I heard it takes 8 months to get an episode aired on TV.
Yeah, I heard about
It
that
takes
too.
a while.
Yeah, I was like, damn. So they gotta put
For
all these
those
episodes
seasons?
in. They gotta put all these episodes in before even.
It takes a
That's
while.
crazy.
But I think like at a point you kind of get when you build your reputation, like
Yeah.
Family Guy kind of has it. I feel that they kind of already are given the time. They're like, hey, this is when you
No,
have to have
I,
it.
I think it takes longer because they're for like they have like more controversial, you know, shit. So it takes longer. I don't know how many people have to approve it or what, but it takes forever.
It's gotta suck if you're doing that because you can't really go on like current events in a way.
I mean, kind of, because what's that show? The one with the little kids? It's in Comedy Central as well.
Oh,
Middle
South Park.
South
Park,
Park. They
yeah,
do
yeah.
some current event stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe
oh,
2
yeah.
weeks later or...
That
They
is,
do things
yeah,
like
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
I wonder how they do that. Maybe Comedy Central works differently.
I don't know.
Because Comedy Central,
mean,
they're
it's
always
rated
on
R, I
their
think.
shit. Like, what's
So,
God's
you know,
always
like-
up on dates.
They're always like relevant.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Touch.0 was always relevant. Like,
Touch went on and shit. Good shows.
that's right.
Dude, Touch Beno had a fucking he did his own stand-up comedy and it was pretty good.
Bro.
Honestly, I enjoyed it.
He's a good actor. He's a good person. You know, his humor's pretty good. It's funny.
It's very it's controversial though.
He was like a YouTuber on TV. That's what I noticed. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I watch a lot of YouTubers and they talk about like the same shit he does, but he was on TV and it was
And he was making a lot more than
Yeah.
them.
what?
I don't know, man. YouTube people are making
Yeah, dude,
money.
you can
They're
make
banking
good
on
money.
it.
No. Well, people on TV make way more.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they have a set price.
Yeah, I remember,
on YouTube it fluctuates. It depends on your
On your
views.
views.
Y'all remember 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
You remember the little fat kid?
Yeah.
In 2003 or 2006, like after 2 or 3 seasons of the show, he was like one of the highest paid kid actors that like making like 500,000 or 250,000 an episode. And he was like a low level character, kind of in a sense. I'm like, what the?
He was the half. He was
Thing is-
the full man.
He deserved half the salary. But Jesus, man, can you imagine being like 13 and like getting $250,000 check and you're just looking at people like,
Phase Ice Guy?
That's crazy.
Phase Ice Guy? He's already making that. He's only 11.
Oh, it's a phase guy.
He's
jeez.
only 11 years old.
He
He's
signed
in
the contract?
Phase- Yeah.
Well, there's that kid, I forget his name. It's like Ryan's Toy Review. It's like a little 8-year-old who does.
Oh yeah.
He makes close to $7 million a year.
They get a lot of views.
I think he
There's
has a
a
show
lot of
on.
ones, too.
Dude,
with,
the kids are where the views are at. What are we doing here on podcast?
I think he got a show on Nick.
Mijo, I'm back.
All I know is, Fred got his own show too.
Oh yeah, but he fell off after the show.
Fred, do you know him?
Fred, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he got like 2 movies and then after that he fell off of YouTube.
Two movies.
Maybe he went on to do something else.
No, he's still on YouTube now.
Huh?
He came back, but it's no longer under Fred. He sold that channel for a good amount.
I mean, because that was Nickelodeon, I believe. I think Nickelodeon bought it off of him.
And then it was now he goes under his actual name, which is Lucas, and he's gay.
For real?
He's gay. Yeah.
Something like that.
You can I kind of had like a gay vibe from him.
Yeah. No. So did I. It was.
I got
kinda-
that like gay vibe.
No, well, like
Maybe it
his
was the voice. I don't know. But just like his kind of his style. Do y'all think gay people have a different style? Like if you
Yeah.
Well, there are some gays that like wear normal clothes.
No, it's just.
Y'all are being like
I know.
sexualizing them.
Dude, I don't know. It's just like you know that I feel like I can tell when someone's gay,
Yeah, you can.
and
you
they
get about
maybe
it.
they dress to like show that they are gay, right?
Omar.
Wow, you fucking whore.
I thought that Captain America looked a little kinky.
Captain America. Oh wow.
It's a little too tight for you, man.
He's wearing the Flash.
Oh,
goes with me,
hey.
I'm not even here. I'm phasing. Oh, phase up.
Y'all should y'all
We're
should
not-
get a little duo going right now. One more throw a punch.
But no.
Hey, back then they used to have like you would have to hear basketball games and hear football games
More like this. Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Marco se la pasa, hermano se la pasa, Omar se la pasa.
Just like
Brian hecho 3
you
puntos.
didn't even know how they looked. You just what if you didn't even know how a basketball court looked?
So like during that
You
time,
just-
America was really racist. Imagine if you met your if you're racist and your favorite basketball player was black.
Oh man.
Gee, like you're like, oh my god, you're my favorite basketball player. You have a weird. Oh my god.
Oh, my
Oh, you
God.
didn't know he was black.
Yeah, like in like oh,
Well, I mean, they had newspaper. Oh, but the newspaper was also black.
but
and
like
white.
well, I mean like the
I mean, you could
white guys
tell.
would be white.
Maybe they had the flash on. So.
Dun, dun.
But regardless, it'd still be funny. Like your favorite
Yeah.
basketball player is like you're racist and your favorite basketball player is black, and you're like,
That's my favorite basketball. What the fuck?
What in tarnation?
Oh shit.
but no, that even happens
Get
today.
the shotgun.
Cletus, get
Wow.
the
We're not racist. Oh, Jeff, get away! My cat's biting my toe.
That's why you wear shoes.
Oh. Stop, Jeff.
shotgun.
It was a joke.
Intervention.
It was a joke. I'm sorry. Oh,
Pour some water on him if you have to.
why is he in here? Who let him in?
You locked
The
him
door's
in.
locked.
Music to this.
He was here the whole time. We've been like this at this for an hour, and you barely noticed your cat.
He was asleep. He wasn't bothering it. Oh, shit. Come on.
He has to close out.
Oh
He has
my
to
God.
close
Stop, Jeff. Put your shit. What are you doing? Why have you done this?
Uh,
Stop, please.
out. I don't even know
Put
you
my
no
foot
more.
down. Ah.
Those memes where the legs
He's
face
going.
out and like,
He's going.
what have you
He's going
done?
for Marcos. He's gonna pass him up. Oh, he's through the legs. Rewind. Oh, reverse. He goes to the door.
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
Damn. Dude, he's annoying.
You survived. The first
He's
wave.
coming back. He's
The
coming
first
back.
wave.
Dude, he always does that. Like if we try and get him out of a room, like you try grabbing him and then just he goes under the bed and he chills. He's just like leaning there.
So he's smart.
and then out of nowhere he'll just come out and attack someone's legs. Like just fucking start
That's
beating
when
on
he-
their legs.
that's when
10
he kick
seconds
them.
or something. He's dangerous.
Dangerous.
He's a dangerous cat.
Girl or boy? Boy, right?
It's a guy. That's a Jeff. What
What
did I
up,
write on
Jeff?
the board? What did I write on the board? What does it say over here? Oh,
People be
I
posting.
was asking. He was reading that. I was asking Brian before y'all got here. Like, do y'all fart in front of y'all's family?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never.
Like, do they fart in front of y'all too? Like y'all like, oh shit,
Dude, my sister did. Damn. I thought I was bad.
dude. We all fart. And Brian said he doesn't even fart in his truck.
I've never farted in my truck, honestly. It's
I've
because
farted
like I feel like if I do, it's just gonna leave the smell in there, and then like when,
It's gonna
and then,
linger.
like, and then my my
Ugh.
sister or like my mom's gonna come in. It's like, what's that smell?
Oh, you want one?
Frank, yeah.
God damn it, Marcos. God
Chill.
damn it,
I'm not
Frank.
Frank.
What happened?
He popped the paintball.
Mm.
Don't put it back in there. Don't put it back in there.
Mm.
How did you do this?
Magic.
We went through. Oh no, I'm on the leave for the. Oh my God, Jeff.
Ah, he's saying it. Where do you want this though?
Put in the the Krispy Kreme.
We went through what, like 6 episodes without this happening.
Wait, it's happened before?
No, without this happening.
It's
Said-
been here all the time. I never saw
Yeah.
it on the podcast.
I mean, it's on the I think the last one that we just did.
After he said it, I kind of want to try it now. Just
Oh
like-
my
Just
God.
taste it.
You have
What
to
do you
pop
mean?
it in your
No,
mouth
pop
first.
it.
No,
Oh
don't
my-
pop it in there.
Because like it's kind of squishy. I never like tried it.
What are you?
but-
Oh
They're
my
pretty hard.
God.
It's
What are y'all doing?
They're hard to pop.
Bitch. But anyways,
Oh, okay.
It's gonna leave like your hands a little waxy.
Nah, I'll do it later.
Yeah, it's
so anyways, getting back to this podcast.
What the fuck, Jeff? Okay, what were you saying?
But yeah, I never.
No, well, you were.
Oh, what did I say?
Fart?
Oh, farting in your vehicles or in general.
I have. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I don't. I do. I fucking.
I fart anywhere.
Yeah. I don't.
Just in my room.
It's
I
the
mean,
only place I don't fart is at my job.
question.
Yeah.
Do you smell your farts and think it smells good?
No, I don't. Think
I've
it smells
never
good. I'm
thought
just
of my
like,
no.
farts
Jesus
smell good.
Christ.
I smelled someone. I'm like, what the fuck's the smell? I don't know. But I've never farted and like, oh, this smells good.
Oh, dude!
Or
One
in-
time,
Ugh.
like I was in bed and like a fart got trapped under my blanket and I farted.
that was the word.
And then I accidentally like opened it up, but I forgot.
Oh,
And I opened it up and like the smell hit me. I'm like, Jesus
You gotta
fuck!
air
I was like,
blanket.
oh my God.
Under a blanket, honestly, because they do stick to blankets. So
Yeah, so I had to
don't
wash my
suggest
blanket a
farting in
couple
your
times.
Yeah, you have to always wash it because.
Those fucking farts stuck around for a bit. I was like, Jesus.
So where do
man.
you fart? Just in the restroom?
In my room and then the restroom. Basically, it's basically how Omar said it because I remember I've had that time too. Like where like
Yeah.
you do that and then like you just pick it up and you're like oof oof.
It hits you differently too, right?
Oh man, it's just like it's concentrated and it just.
It's constant.
Dude, it feels hot when after you fart under the blanket. That's when you lift it and you.
I like that video. Like this is one video of, like the Mexican chick.
Yeah.
Like she's in a closet or something and then like she farts and it's like I don't know what that was, guys.
Oh, that little,
I'm
like,
scared.
There's a ghost.
like-
There's a ghost somewhere. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't me.
I'm scared.
But like, yeah, I just go either the restroom. I never go like in public. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess accidentally I'd have, but like other than that,
Accidentally. What was the accidental fart?
probably just like at Disneyland or something.
Disneyland where there's it's all populated.
You clear out
Oh, in the
area.
line. Oh,
Dude, I've had some people fart like in my line, and I guess they thought it was gonna be silent. Fuck, dude, they let that shit rip, and then like luckily, like the only times it's happened is
Yeah.
like it's never happened when it was full, luckily.
Uh-huh.
But well, for them, I mean, I fucking have to stay there, so I can't really do anything. But they fucking ripped, and then they like looked at me all shocked, like, oh my God, what?
you should have gone in there, intercom, clean up in aisle 2, just put your shit in his pants.
This guy shit himself.
But no, it's been a couple times, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. I can never determine if it's gonna be silent or loud. Can y'all determine if y'all's farts are?
I mean, so you can feel it sometimes the way like it just pushes,
Oh, the way you push it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The way you.
the way you push
But
it.
sometimes it
The
just pops.
force equals mass to the equivalent.
Sometimes
Yeah,
like
right.
your cheeks squeeze so hard that it just doesn't want to come out.
Those hurt. Those hurt.
You gotta be careful with those too.
Yeah.
Which ones?
The ones you got
The
like
squeeze, butt squeezers?
the
Butt
force. You have the
squeezers.
ones that have to force.
Those are
Oh, the force
unpredictable.
ones. That's right. You can shit yourself.
Well, no, like
Oh, you can get.
I don't
chorro.
hold- I don't
You
really
get chorro and you do that.
no.
Oh, when chorro and like you. Oh,
Oh,
man,
like-
When you want to fart but you can't because
Yeah.
now you start yourself.
that's the
Let's
worst.
I had
Let's
this issue
not go
last
into
weekend.
this. Oh man.
That's the worst when you can't really fart. Oh,
Dude, it is.
I hate when when like sometimes I'll hold farts in just because I don't feel like letting them out and I have no place to go. And I did that one time in like my class, and I was in a group with like 2 girls and like a dude, and next thing you hear is my stomach fucking grumble loud as fuck. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I always hated that. Like I remember, I think it's always happened to me. Like I remember it happened to me like twice during the SATs and ACT.
It happened to me during my final exam. All I heard is, and like the worst part is everyone's quiet, so all I heard is, I'm like, oh
I
no.
remember that. That would happen all the time.
It was like it would be my fault though, cause like in the morning before, it's like I was like, oh, you want to get tacos before? Since you're taking a test, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be hungry when I'm taking a test. Like,
And then
no.
like, oh.
But it'd be my fault for fucking getting 2 carne asada tacos.
Dude, can I have with cheese?
Yeah. And like, but then like you just hear it's like you're just like a fucking walrus. It's like I'll be now making the noise of a walrus. And it's like,
What about y'all? Y'all have ever done that?
Shit our pants?
No, I've never shit
Multiple
my
times. What are you talking about?
You shit your pants
I mean,
multiple times?
I'm not gonna lie.
You don't wear
There's been
diapers?
times where I've had sharts or whatever. Oh man, those are the worst. You just gotta run straight into the shower.
I remember I had to
Or
call
when you're
to
running to it and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
it's
Runners.
coming. You
Oh,
take off your belt. Ah!
Yeah, I remember back in
I
like
stopped wearing belts because of that.
back in like sophomore or junior year, I would always post a picture because I always take a shit. And
I remember that.
in like 4th period after because I had law enforcement and law enforcement would stand outside all day. And then, I mean like not all day, but maybe for like an hour and a half. And then we go in and I'll run to the restroom and I'll be in there. And I always post a picture, photo finish, with the little flag, with the little flag emoji and the running guy.
Jeez.
And that was like a daily thing. I had different underwears, different socks. Everything was different every time.
Yeah.
But no, I've done that before. Like I've gotten home from the gym, like I had to poop, and I'm like, I'm not pooping in the gym. So I just get in my car and I'll be taking off, and then I'll get home, I'll turn off my alarm, and then I'm like right there in my restroom, like right in front of my toilet, and I'm like trying to unbuckle my pants and I'm struggling.
Oh yeah,
And you're just like, fuck, why is it so hard this time?
that's how every time I get here, I unbuckle them at the bottom of the stairs. I'm like, I unbuckle it and I unbutton it, and I get ready for the zipper.
The zipper jams when
ready.
you're pulling it down.
Ooh.
Dude, and then sometimes someone like, okay, so I have a habit of every time I pee or I like after I go to the restroom,
Mhm.
I'll put the toilet seat down. But that gets me. It gets me every time. I always forget that I put it down. So I'll run in there and I need to go bad. So I grab my shorts, I throw them on, and like as soon as I sit down, my nuts just hit the lid, and I'm like, fuck! I can't let it out. I need to stand back up and pick up the seat, and I'm just like, oh. And then I finally.
You ever accidentally shitting on the seat like that?
Nah, I've never done that. Like
I
it's
think
never
I've
gotten
done
that bad.
in the past years.
But I started to notice like as soon as I open the door, I check just to make sure it's up, just so I can grab it and throw it up.
The worst point that almost happened to me, were like I almost shit on the seat, was when I had food poisoning, dude. It was so bad. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was
Oh,
like
man.
I actually got kicked out of work pretty much because I kept on having to tell them I have to go to the restroom. But I let them know
Yeah.
before. I'm like, hey man, I'm here, but I'm gonna be 100% honest. Can I go home as soon as I get the chance? Because I have food poisoning. They're like, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And my manager didn't believe me
Yeah.
that I was sick because I kept on telling him I have to go to the restroom. Well, sure enough, he like followed me, but I didn't know until he heard me throw up, and it's like, no, throw up, and all you hear is, and like you hear like all the water coming out and like just hitting the thing, the toilet, and then like, no, but it was bad. Like it was a good amount of water, and then I flushed it, and then I walk out like I look like I'm fucking dying, and my manager's like, oh, you really are throwing up. I'm like, oh no, bitch.
Your manager calls you. What you say? You're fired.
No, and then like after after that he's all just clean the check stand and you can take off. And like I was midway cleaning it, and then I just fucking go to the restroom, and someone else like I guess someone else didn't believe that I was that way either, and they just hear me fucking throwing up again. They're like, "Oh," I'm like, "I'm not
I've ever
lying."
had that type of food poisoning.
No, same.
Have y'all ever had that?
I had
You've
shit.
had that?
food
Like I've
poisoning.
had where
Not
it's
throwing
given
up,
me-
but I was shit.
Yeah, the runs, but I've never gotten.
I've gotten the runs from it too. No, this
Yeah.
was like really bad. It was I don't know
That's
what was
crazy.
wrong.
Probably
'Cause
like some raw fish or something.
no,
Oh, wait, I
it was
think I
from
have.
tacos.
Oh.
But like the thing was,
Get off my backpack, Jeff. At least he communicates. See you next time.
but no, it was from like some tacos, and the problem was, or it wasn't like that, but it got so bad in my stomach, like the food poisoning,
Yeah.
that I had to go to the doctor and had to get like antibiotics because it was that bad. And they told me that like I'm gonna have to take you. It's gonna be a week before you can have like any type of things.
Damn.
Like I couldn't have grease, so I was put on like this thing they called the liquid/white diet, which I could only have bread, rice, chicken broth, Mountain Dew or not Mountain Dew,
Right.
Canada Dry,
Ooh.
Canada Dry,
Ginger ale.
or Sierra Mist, and or water or Sprite. That's all I could have. I couldn't really have anything else to eat because it would mess up my stomach.
No wonder I didn't get better last week. No, because I had it bad like a
'Cause,
week
like-
ago or two.
So and then like they told me at the like 4 or 5 day mark you can introduce like chicken,
Yeah.
but it has to be like boiled or like baked chicken.
Soft,
Can't be
yeah.
can't be grease in any way. And then it will take like a whole week before I could introduce some form of grease into my diet, or else it'd fuck me up even worse.
That's
I was-
crazy.
Like it was bad food poisoning.
How long did it take you to go away?
It took after the antibiotics a week, but like I had it for like 10 days where I was like just throwing up, and like at one point I was pooping yellow.
Oh.
Ew.
I didn't have anything in my stomach, dude. I couldn't keep anything down. So it got
Guilty.
bad.
That was me.
That was bad.
I think I had like now that I think about it, I think I've actually had food poisoning like that too. Where
Mhm.
like I remember I would wake up and it was like a random Saturday. Like my
What,
mom had to go to
You would
work.
have to, and you'd have to run right to that restroom because you couldn't
Yeah.
really control it.
No, I woke up like fucking dizzy. Like I got up and as soon as I got up, I fucking like almost fell and like almost hit my face on the wall.
The what?
What? Oh.
What the fuck?
I just cut them like small.
Like to chew on them.
Like I almost like hit my face on the wall because I was like so like fucking dizzy and then like I went to the restroom again and threw up and then my mom had to drop me off at my grandpa's because she was gonna work. And like I just remember I just laid down. I just lay straight down and like I just laid straight and if I moved my head to the left I would throw up.
Oh.
Like even if I just like went like to turn like this I would feel like throwing up. So I just ran to the restroom
Oh, it was that
And-
bad for me too.
and then I would just like run and then throw up and then I would just go back to laying down and I was like fuck I'm fucking thirsty but like I need to like drink something but I know I'll throw up. So like I remember my mom got me McDonald's before that and I drank like the
that's
Red Flash.
horrible.
I drank like the Red Flash and it's like okay I'm good I should be good and then I lay down and then the same thing if I lay straight up I'll be fine but if I move to the left or something I feel like throwing up and like I remember like the second time after I threw up I'm like okay I'm gonna bring like a trash bag to like the room so that way I don't have to like go to run to the restroom and I just like I felt like throwing up again but when I tried to open up the thing I didn't open it right so I basically just threw up on the floor.
Ah.
I was like fuck.
I remember when I was a kid, I felt so sick, and then my grandma was taking care of me because she was in town, and I was like, she was giving me soup. I was like, move, grandma, move. I was laying down. I like she was a fucking volcano. That shit went everywhere. I was like, move. I literally chunked her out of the bed.
It got bad. And were you talking about like moving left or right? I was bagging, so I'd have to move like that way, and it was mixing up my stomach really bad. That's why I kept on having to go. I was like, fuck. My manager was there looking at me dying. You know, like, oh, well, I guess.
I don't know. The only time I've ever thrown up like bad was when I was drunk.
I remember.
The first not that time. That was another time. So this is the first time I got drunk. I was at some party.
With the
Amber, it was at their house.
the time I didn't go right, that's
I
when you had
think
the peach. No,
Yeah.
was it the peach?
So someone decided to take moonshine, right? Moonshine's illegal. And like we were playing
Reasons
beer
why?
pong.
Can you hear?
We were playing beer pong, right? And then,
With moonshine?
No. So we would play beer pong, and whoever lost would take a shot of moonshine.
Jeez.
Oh,
But
my
they weren't like they were kind of regular. No, you just had to take a sip from it. But like after the second time, I lost twice. Like one on this table, and then on another time on this side, I was like, fuck. So the second time, I was like, no, cub, I'm just gonna take a little drink. I kind of poured some, and I got a little more than I should have. And then I kept playing beer pong, and then I was like, you know what? I saw some Fireball out here. I want to try Fireball, and I went looking around for it. I got a shot of that, and then I don't know. I was taking a lot of shots, and then I was like, "Where's the moonshine?" and then I got the moonshine again, and then like one of them started finishing, so I was like, "I'm gonna get one of the peaches." It had real peaches inside of it, and like for those who don't know, like
Those
the
are
peach
very
soaks up.
saturated. Yeah, those are
Soaks
very
up all the
saturated.
all the moonshine because it releases the flavor, and the the moonshine goes inside of it. So I ate like 2 of those peaches, and after that, I had a good time. No, and then like it wasn't even that fun because I got drunk, and then everybody started leaving, and I was like, fuck. And then as we were
Party just
walking away,
getting started.
as we were walking away, some other friends that were there, like I didn't know them, but they were just some other people. They were like, "Damn, y'all party with kids," and I was just like, "What the fuck? What's up? What's up?" And then Frank was there, and he was all like, "Nah, Mondo, let's go." And I was like, "What's up? Who the fuck's talking shit over here?" And then yeah, the cops were there. That's why everyone had to leave. Yeah.
I was gonna say, have you seen that video of those people that they'll grab like 5 different liquors
Mhm.
and they'll put it like they'll cut holes in a watermelon and just put the liquors in there.
Dude, I want to try that. If I have a party soon, I want to do that.
All
And-
of it? You can chug all that?
No, not
No,
chug it.
like-
Just
like-
like they cut the watermelon, they cut holes in it,
Mhm.
and then they stick bottles in it. Like
They do it for a
Oh,
day.
vodka, different vodkas, whatever, and it just soaks inside the watermelon. And all the flavor gets in there. And
You have to do it for at least 12 to 24 hours. At least 12
Yeah.
hours for it to soak up all.
Not bad.
And then you cut slices of the watermelon out, and it has liquor in it.
It goes hard too. They have they have like the little mini bottles they have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they use a lot of those, right?
If you have like the little personal watermelons, they do that. They'll put the mini ones and then so you have the personal
That's
watermelon
cool.
just like going.
I've seen
ham.
that, and then where they get like a little blender and they just
They
smash
blend it
everything and make
inside?
it to like a agua.
A slush, yeah.
So I think the drunkest I got was in Mexico.
Just
like
recently?
yeah, that passed like week and a half ago.
Mhm.
Cause I think I drank like 18 beers, and I had like 4 to 6 shots of tequila
4 to 6 shots. of
within the
tequila.
span of like 4 hours. And I fucking passed out. We started at like 4 o'clock,
Mhm.
and I passed out around 9. Woke up at 11.
Fuck.
Woke up at 11. Had a taco, and then went to go get more tacos, and I was just drinking still. Like, they do not stop there.
Oh no, never.
So I was like, God damn, I got like fucking hammered. And I felt it too when I got hammered. Because I was like trying to. I think I was a couple beers in.
Mhm.
And is Mexican beer stronger or something? Because it fucked me
I'm
up.
pretty sure. I mean,
Maybe
Yeah, probably.
everything's in Mexico is crazy.
better.
So like I was walking to the restroom because we were at a hotel and we were at the very top.
Like how you looked at me when you said that.
Mexico.
Yeah. Well, Marcos, now you know.
Ryan, get the shotgun.
But no, like I tried walking to the restroom. And I tried peeing in the urinal and I managed to pee, but I put like my head against the wall because I couldn't like really
It's
stand
dangerous when
up.
you're peeing drunk, right? You're like, you have a little sway in there.
Yeah, so like that's
You gotta
why
work
I
with
put
the
my
sway.
head against the wall because I like had to have the pivot.
You gotta work with the sway, and then like your head's going a different way, and your pee's trying to go the other way.
Yeah, dude, I understand. That's like I told you, I put my head against the wall because I couldn't really like aim, so I was like using my head as to kind of like control my my like swivel.
Oh yeah, dude, I was that drunk. I didn't even say when I threw up, but yeah, I threw up in my truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
All over, like,
Yeah.
most of it was on me and on the floor. And, like, I was just sitting back. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, in my head, I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna lower this window and I'm gonna throw up. So I was like this, and the window was open. Like, I was just like in a dead state, right? And I was trying to breathe, and then you just hear, and like, it was a lot, like, just. Like just flowing and like it was so bad. It smelled in the car. And then we finally got
It was
to
your truck?
yeah, it was my truck. But Diego was driving and I was in the passenger seat. You know what? I'm gonna save that story for when he's here, cause he needs to be here so he can explain his side. Cause I was drunk as fuck.
What about you, Marcos? What's the drunkest you've been? And then we'll go to Brian right after.
I don't like getting drunk. That's the thing.
But like we don't like getting drunk. But like,
I like getting drunk sometimes.
well,
From
I
time to
don't
time.
I don't like it. But like, regardless, we've all been at a point where we've gotten pretty fucking hammered
Tipsy, at least?
without knowing.
Nah, the most I'll go is just getting buzzed or tipsy.
But
Cause
you don't.
I don't like getting drunk. I want to know what I'm doing. Like,
Same.
Being
I mean,
aware.
when I was drunk, I could still control myself. It's just
You
a little
can-
slower, but I mean, I can still
It
control
takes time
myself.
to do things. But you,
slower, right?
Yeah.
I never understand why some people like they go insane when they're drunk. Like, well, they'll like try to pick
Yeah.
fights with everyone. Because in the times I've been drunk, I know I've been drunk. Like my dad even told me, like he was kind of like my caretaker
Yeah.
in Mexico, and like he told me, oh yeah, you were fucking hammered, but I wasn't doing anything like bad. I was just like,
No, I think it's like the
Just people's. I think
It's
the people
who-
realistic.
yeah.
ego
Let's
or-
say you grew up with parents that were like that. You know, they would get drunk and they would be abusive, and then it passes down because when you get drunk, you're like, my dad used to do this when he was drunk, so maybe I have to be like that.
yeah.
So now I have to be abusive.
Because
So
my
it
dad,
just gets passed down, and you know.
the only thing my dad had was he was kind of annoying because he would
Yeah.
still try to talk to you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, but I
stop
mean,
talking."
but you like your drunk isn't the abusive kind because your
Yeah.
dad you never seen.
Yeah,
your dad
no,
in
like
that
I
state,
would
yeah.
I would just probably continue talking to you
Yeah.
even though you want to
Probably
leave.
what you grow up with.
To me, I feel like I talk a lot. I talk a lot normally, but like when I'm drunk, I just talk.
Yeah.
Nah.
I just laugh. Like all I do is laugh
And throw up.
No, I just like the one time like I don't like getting drunk too. It's like I'm with Marcos. They're just tipsy.
Dude,
Yeah.
y'all,
And
next
then-
time I throw a party, y'all need to like try it because it like it's different, you know. Just
Yeah,
being
but
drunk
I don't
is
know.
like it's just something
We'll
else.
protect you, don't worry.
No, but then again, and like my personal, it's just I do not like beer or
No?
liquor. Like once I start drinking like liquor or something, like give it like maybe an hour or two. The more I drink it, the more I get bored of it.
Yeah.
So I have to crave the alcohol. I mean, that's good for me because I don't like. At least I won't get
Yeah, I don't
becoming
like
an
beer.
alcohol because
Yeah.
there's half of my family that's alcoholics.
Oh, I think
And,
that's
so
Oh,
it
yeah, it's
just
also
gets-
that too. So like, since you see that in your family, and
Yeah,
you're like,
so
I don't want to
maybe
be
that's
that.
why I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't drink like at all.
No?
Like, well, no, like that. I told you that was the first time. I'm like,
My dad drinks beers, but I don't fuck with beers. Beers is nasty.
That's what I'm saying. I prefer to like if I do drink alcohol, I'm just like
Oh man, I didn't even know you had. Brian has a picture of me where I'm like gone.
I got a good video too.
I have one of you doing the shoot.
Oh, I have the one of you doing the shoot.
I was doing the shoot drunk.
Yeah, you were.
Was there people watching? Oh,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
It was.
there's a lot of people there.
That's pretty good.
That was at his party, no?
Yeah, it was at his party.
I'll probably post these on my Instagram.
Dude,
No,
On my birthday.
I need to go look all. the
Wait, your birthday's soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is mine.
And
dog.
that annual party or what?
I mean, I want to, but I'm not gonna be here. I'll be
Oh, are
happy.
you going
next weekend maybe.
When's your birthday? This weekend?
Yeah, 16th.
16.
Mhm.
Oh, Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
video.
Hey, you're the 16th?
Yes.
Yeah.
sir.
What the fuck?
Mine's the 7th.
Dude,
or
just
mine's
like get to the
18th.
point where you don't give a shit about anything. You just get to that point and it's a good time.
Take care of me though if I ever do that.
I mean, if you're gonna be here, I mean, you're gonna be here. You know.
Yeah.
Everyone I
I
invite
mean,
is someone that
Yeah,
I know.
whoever's here is everybody knows each other. So
Yeah.
like nobody's gonna fuck with each other.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
the good thing
if
about
someone
it.
starts fucking around with someone, it's because they're not supposed to be here. Then I'll just kick them out.
Like we took care of Cheech, like where I had to take care of him for a couple hours. I was making sure he didn't fucking like
I mean,
put
I
his
don't.
head straight.
Yeah, I like to have just people that I know for the most part, or like people that are calm that I know aren't gonna cause problems.
Which is good because you interact with everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
me and Brian were like kind of really good.
Right? It was a good party.
I mean, no, that's the only thing that like I remember. Mando told me after is like me and Omar kept asking Mando, "Are you okay, Mando?" Like, yeah. I just need to stay quiet.
It was so
all
bad.
right. So when I'm drunk, like if I throw up, I'm at the point where I'm just like, fuck. I need to just chill.
Settle down.
Yeah, but and then like everyone keeps asking you questions and you're just like, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. Like I remember these things and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. But like you just don't want to talk. You just want to pass out and just lay there.
No, but like you made like the funniest noise when you throw up too. It's like you
Yeah,
went.
I'm in the bed. Wanda doing the shoot again.
I'm shooting.
Yeah,
You
but
shooting.
no, like
Shoot.
me and
That's pretty good. I'm surprised. That looks good. That was a year ago.
Yeah.
that was-
Damn, that was
You
good.
gotta go to the club and do those moves again.
I did. I did in Japan.
With the crutch guy, remember?
Oh
At
yeah, there
Bonham?
was a crutch guy at Bonham. He was,
Or
on
he was
crutches.
there since
Yeah,
what?
he had like a sprained leg or something.
He
He
was,
was doing the shoot with the
the
crutches.
shoot with the
Oh,
crutches.
damn.
all night,
Yeah.
all night from 9
That's
o'clock all the way to 2 in the morning.
Like 3 in the morning because
Like
he
he had a
was
strong
Without-
ass leg.
Without a shirt, dude. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, he would take off his shirt.
And he would like wave his crutches
Yeah,
up
I
in
went
the air.
again. I went again like a week later, and he was there again.
Again?
Yeah,
I fool
he
lives
was a
there
party
probably.
animal.
He probably twisted his ankle there. Or
Yeah, he probably
sprained
did.
it. Probably doing the shoot with the wrong line. There you go.
Oh no.
Have to switch it up.
But yeah, we kept on checking up on Mondo, and like I remember we tried getting him onto the trampoline because we wanted to like at least have him a little bit more control. he couldn't fucking move. Like he grabbed his legs just to set them up.
When I get Diego in here, I want to talk about it, but I feel like if he's here,
Yeah, I say
he
you
knows
save
more of the
it.
story.
You save it.
I know my part, but I was drunk, so I don't know if I know everything correctly. But
He was running around naked.
Mm.
Man.
y'all gotta wait till next podcast.
I remember I hadn't even sleep that day too. Like I remember I left your house like at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, you did. You woke me up. You were like,
Mando,
Mondo, I'm leaving. I was like, oh, all right. And then I got up and I had to feed the chickens. So I just got up and I fed the chickens. I fed the sheep.
What time did I leave?
You left like at 4:30.
Because I remember I got Mama's early.
You took like I don't know. It felt like it took long trying to get the tacos, and it was just me because
Oh,
it was
yeah,
just me
that's
Well,
sitting
there
there.
was a line.
Yeah,
You got us
oh,
tacos
yeah.
that night, right?
Yeah,
I
I
was
got it.
drunk and I was like, give me 2 bean and cheese. I don't know what I said, but you got me tacos. I remember I ate them in the morning.
Yeah, I remember
Thank you.
like I tried to sleep in the couch, like the couch, like just downstairs. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, it's hot." And like, it's hot. And then like I remember I was just like, I just want to go home. I'm just gonna let Mondo know that I'm just gonna go home. And then like I didn't even get to sleep like more than 2 hours because like as soon as like I got home, I slept and from like 8 to like probably like 10:30, and then I just told my sister, "You want to go see Incredibles 2?" And then,
Did
then we
you watch
just-
the movie or you fell asleep in the movie?
No, I watched the movie. No, but I hated it too because like I got soda, but like, they didn't close the lid right, so I got spilled soda like right here.
Damn.
I was like, "Fuck."
Party foul.
It was a good day.
Poncho was pretty fucked up too. We were trying.
Well,
You're like, bro, you don't
I
even know.
just see him I saw him in the distance because like we're sitting in like we're just sitting where we were sitting,
yeah.
and then I just see him like in the distance like where we're like praying where everybody was like playing beer pong, but like that was just like it was way over,
Yeah.
and like it was I think you were already sleeping in the trampoline. I was just sitting there. I think Omar had just left or wasn't there, just getting mamas, and your cousin was just like there walking around, and I don't know where I just see his hand like this, and just him throwing up on the floor.
I was there.
Pancho.
Yeah, just him in the distance, just like him walking around by himself. I'm like, what is he doing?
Just see him.
And then I
Oh,
just,
look, it's Pancho.
Well, that was-
and then I just walk over there. Hours later, it's like, who threw up on me here?
And then you remembered.
Yeah, I was like, is that you? Was that you? I was like, yeah, it was me.
Nah, but we were good
It was
caretakers,
a-
Brian.
I say alright. I say alright.
Should have paid him.
I didn't
Or
invite y'all to be
should've charged him.
caretakers, but I mean, if y'all want to be caretakers, that's fine.
It's because I didn't want to drive home.
You didn't want to drive home? You should have gotten drunk.
I know. Because I was like, oh, I should have.
This next one, Brian, you got to drink.
Oh, I don't know when you're gonna do the next one.
I don't know. It's gonna be soon, hopefully.
We'll combine both our birthdays for this one.
When's your birthday?
On the 18th.
18th.
Next.
My, so I've known
Pride month, huh?
Pride month for you too.
Fuck.
I know a girl
mean, that's normal.
that was born on the 17th. Like,
Bro,
yeah, she was. Her name was Garcia too. Her last name was Garcia too.
your sister?
No, I hope not. No, she wasn't related to me at all. She was taller than me.
That's crazy.
But yeah, she was born on the 17th. I'm like, nice.
Everybody's telling you.
I don't know.
I
I
know,
like
man.
June. It's like right in the middle.
I'm 5'8" too. I'm
like
not even
June.
that
I
short.
like June. My birthday's pretty good. I'm right in the middle. Summer's about to start, so. Or it probably has already started, right?
I just started, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot, but I mean, it's probably. I think I have fun on my birthdays.
Mhm.
It's always been a good time.
It's just
What
getting
about you,
hotter. That's the
Huh?
only
What
problem.
about you?
What
You
do
like
you
your
mean?
birthdays?
warming.
You like the days you got? The day you
I
got?
feel like I don't celebrate my birthday as much.
No?
I want to, but I never.
I mean, I don't. It's just I want to have a party for everyone to come together. Just because we usually don't. Not everyone sees each other every day or something, you know.
like I want to celebrate. Like if I want to like go out with like friends and
Mhm.
stuff like on Halloween, but
Yeah.
nobody's ever like available, I guess. And I
Maybe
just
this
like
year,
hang out
man.
with my parents and just like
Maybe this year.
I think it's been like mainly the thing like for like 3 out of like the last 5 years, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
pozole, like nachos,
Mm.
and like just soda, and then just watch people watch my stepdad scare people for trick or treats.
I've never given out candies. Now that I think about it, have y'all?
No.
Every once in a while.
Those kids.
Bro?
Yeah.
Those kids.
Nah, they usually just go out.
They don't even try anymore.
I go get those free candy.
Hey, honestly, those Halloween costumes are pretty fucking expensive.
They do get expensive.
I remember I wanted to be something, and then I saw the price tag. I was like, oh, fuck that. It was like $130. I'm like,
You
I
gotta
mean,
pick
you're already
something you
ugly
could
as
be
it
every
is.
year.
Hmm?
You gotta pick something you could be every year.
I've been the what is it, the ostrich with the man?
Oh yeah,
For
I had.
like the past 3 years, 4 years.
I had a,
The inflatable
no, I had
one.
a big rubber ducky one like that. It was
Hmm.
like a big rubber ducky. I had like one picture that was really blurry.
it's like they're expensive though.
Yeah. Well, I got that one at the thrift store for like $4.
I dressed up as a clown one time. That
A
shit
clown?
was It was like $5. The makeup was like another $3.
If I were to ever like dress up for Halloween though, I think I would just shave my beard and like make it like whatever I'm gonna dress up as.
Oh, honestly, I dressed up once as a Mexican, like a stereotypical Mexican. I had a poncho and a sombrero, and I drew a really thick beard, like really thick eyebrows.
That's what
Wait,
I want to do. I
what
just
did
want to
you wear
like
today,
shave
then?
all of this off.
Huh? What did I
Did you
wear?
wear the costume today?
Oh man.
You weren't supposed to wear costumes. It's not
Sorry,
Halloween
man.
yet.
Sorry, man. I forgot the
Oh, you
poncho
can do that
in my car.
for podcast?
What?
Like,
Oh, maybe because see, I set it up for like summer. I got the little summer vibes going on. I got the hula. I got the little. Wait, where's the other black one? Who moved the black swan up there?
Omar.
Yeah, man.
Now I put my thing. Man, it blew up. It messed up the whole feng shui. I got
Feng
a
shui.
flamingo that looked like it got shot in the eye. I don't know what happened to it. When the eyes
It
flew
laid
out.
eggs apparently. Look at that.
It's a handicapped flamingo. It's missing the little stem, the leg that sticks it into the ground.
We got a clear coconut.
Clear water
coconut.
coconut with paintballs in it.
Yeah.
Rubber chewies.
We got
Oh,
a
yeah.
torch.
Pencil grips. I like chewing on pencil grip. Brian, turn off the torch. You're gonna burn the house down.
We ready?
We always I have fumes, gas fumes in here.
Did you leave it on?
I dropped it.
No, I just fell. I
Oh my god.
thought I was gonna like.
What else? What else? What else did I write on there? Animal Planet. Animal Planet.
Fart in front of family.
Oh yeah. That,
Animal Planet. And then people
Basically
be
it.
posting asking if they should start or
oh
a
yeah.
channel or not because everyone does it. Me.
No, yeah. I seen a couple people now that post like they do that poll and they're like, should I do a channel? Yes or no? Everybody does it.
Yes, but in red.
I think people just do that for
attention,
likes, yeah, attention.
I mean, if
They-
you want to make a YouTube channel or like
You're gonna
post
do it
videos,
on your
you
own.
post it. Don't ask for people's like opinions.
Be like, all right, I'm gonna post it, guys. I posted it up. Let me know what you think about it.
I mean, that's what I do. I just if I'm gonna make something, I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna ask someone's opinion if I can make it. And it kind of like grinded my gears a little bit, you know.
Yeah, no, like
That people have to ask other
I think
people.
a lot of girls do it, or a lot of
Yeah.
people do it for attention, just to get like emotional support. Like, oh, you're gonna be great and things like that.
I mean,
Honestly, it is
it-
mostly girls.
Maybe it does help, you know. But I don't know. For me, if you need someone else's opinion to start your own channel,
You're not
Like
gonna
why-
stay committed to
like,
it.
yeah.
That's the thing.
it takes time. It is time. It does take time, you know.
I mean, we've
How long have we been on it now?
right now
Yeah.
we're an hour and a half in.
We're already an hour and a half in. It takes me like, it doesn't take me a day, but you know, I have to put it in different editors and stuff and like fix stuff.
Yeah, Mondo
So it
hires
takes me
like at
about a
least
day.
3 different people. This is a process.
It takes me
We're-
like 3 days to edit the
3
video,
days.
and it's a
4.
simple edit. Y'all see the videos I post, but I mean, it's
it's
hard
work,
work,
man. He's
it's-
developing. He's in the process.
Next thing you
Also-
know, he's gonna have like holograms and all that shit,
Hey man,
maybe-
soon enough.
graphics.
Yeah, maybe, but I just wanted to keep it simple. You know, it's a simple podcast where we come talk about random shit. Not really a podcast, just
We're about to beat Courage JD and H Shot. Let's go.
it's talking about other podcast player people.
Yeah, we're about to beat them out.
Regardless, though, I enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
Fun time.
It's just an hour to come like together, talk about random shit.
And then we usually eat after, which is great too.
Yeah, we go eat.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat after this. You want to come?
I guess, dude. You're playing.
Everyone pays for themselves though. No. None of that. None of
Here we
that. I
go
got
again.
you this one. Nah.
Sorry, man.
Come on, dude.
You don't make the cut this time.
Damn. You broke the golf club last time.
I broke it.
Dude, you haven't gone to the driving range with us.
We need to go back.
Don't.
We need to go.
Wait, driving range?
The driving range, yeah, where you just hit the golf balls like as hard as you can.
What is
I haven't
can?
done that since like 8th
No.
grade, dude.
Me and Marcos are banned.
Dude, we go to this place I think where
So it's
you
Frank.
broke one too. Both
what
Tia and Frank.
I didn't break it. He took mine.
That's
Mine was
right.
I
good.
took his. I was
You
like,
broke
alright,
it.
guys, later.
Frank broke it. Frank broke it the same way you broke it, by leaning on it and getting up the
I
ball.
barely leaned on it, dude. It's so fragile.
Dude, I
It's
did
literally
that,
a stick like
no,
this
but
thin.
but it was weak or something. I don't know.
I don't know what happened, because, I mean, you swing it as hard as you can, and then you barely lean on it.
Dude, I was bad when we would go there. I'd like turn because there was a little train that would drive around.
Oh yeah, you would try to hit it.
I would always try and hit the train, the people on the train.
Or the people cleaning up those balls.
Oh yeah, we always trying to hit the carts.
That's fun.
Did we talk about this? I feel like we talked.
No,
about
we
this.
have never
No?
talked about this.
Well, we need to go with this one. Like the person with the golf cart goes out there trying to pick up balls, and then we're always like, I got him.
We're so close. Most
I hit
of the
him
time.
once, and it made it into the basket. That's like the most, like that's the proudest moment.
Proudest moment there.
But other than that, like it's just fun, like just to go out there and swing, see if you can hit one far. I don't know. I say you try it. It's a little stress reliever too.
Nah, I haven't done it since like 8th grade. Since like I was like in 8th grade golf, you know, like first place.
Varsity.
OG golf player.
Nah, like we did that like every like. I think we practiced like every day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, we'll
like
take that little bus, right? Who would drive y'all? Wasn't that the?
Dykish teacher.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to say it. Gonzalez.
She was
it?
a
Yeah,
butch.
it's Gonzalez.
yeah, it was Gonzalez. And, like I had it for.
Butch, you asshole.
I had it. I had it for eighth period. No, was it 8th period? 7th
For
period.
science.
7th period.
I had Miss Pleasure. She was badass.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I didn't have pleasure.
She used to
you know.
call me Big Red.
Big Red.
She was really nice. She gave me pizza one time. I didn't
Yeah,
even
she
know
was
her.
cool.
She gave me
Badass.
food.
She was cool. Hey,
Wow.
Oh, wow, dude.
dude.
Wow, you know what? That's an L-worthy moment just for being rude.
Me, my friend William, and my friend Cheech.
I think the
Cheech.
camera. On there.
Yeah, the camera only
no,
records for 23
It
minutes.
only recorded like 30 minutes maybe. But
Oh.
yeah, we would stay after school because we
Yeah.
did a project, right?
Mhm.
We did a project, and Miss Pleasure kind of just did everything on mine. I just kind of printed it and posted it on a board. But somehow I got first place and I had to advance. My dumbass got to advance and I was like, oh my god, I don't even know what I'm doing. And I advanced and we would stay. And it was fun though because she made us turkey burgers once.
What the fuck?
Dude, it was the best.
For me, she like just bitched at me because I didn't want to go. Because I advanced with my project and it was like,
Oh, yeah?
which battery lasts the longest? That was my project.
Lithium.
Oh yeah, y'all did the projects like in what was it 8th grade for you?
7th or
Mine was
8th
eighth
grade.
grade.
All I know is that when I did it, turns out there's a brand called, I think it's Ravenac. Ravenac?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one lasted the longest.
Oh wow.
But they don't really
Yeah,
get
Ravenac,
much
I know.
exposure. The second one I think was Energizer. And then the third one was Duracell, and then HB just...
Was
What
that
did
the
you
one
use,
that
a
we had to
flashlight?
come? Was that the one we had to come in on a Saturday?
Yeah, that's the one we
Yeah.
had to come in on a Saturday.
Mine
I
was like
advanced, and she wanted me to go, and I'm like, no, there's no point in me.
They made me go and I had to like refine the poster, make it into a PowerPoint, and I was like, what the fuck?
Mine was about soda.
Mine was about soda too. Mine was like the heat. If hot soda releases fumes or releases the fizz faster than cold soda.
Oh no, mine was just like how much sugars like are in the sodas, and, like, but like I would melt the sodas into like the sugar,
Oh,
but like it was
so
like
we were evaporated.
yeah, it was like evaporate though, but it was like all black, and like Sprite would become like all black, and
Really?
like, but it was like it was a fucking bitch though, cause like I did it, I passed, and like I didn't advance or anything, I didn't really care,
How the fuck did you not advance with that project, to be honest?
cause like I would fuck up on the presentation. I was like, oh, like what did you think about doing other sodas? Like, oh, what do you mean? Like, oh, like
What do you mean?
like
What do you mean?
like because I did like different sodas.
What
I
did I
did
do
like
for you?
I did Coke, Big Red, Sprite, and like other type of sodas, but I didn't do like all black sodas and like all shit like that. It's like, oh, you didn't think about like doing like all clear sodas and then I'm like, I don't know. And like I was like, I advanced. I mean, I didn't advance. I passed, and then like I remember I had to go do golf practice again after the like straight after.
Oh, that sucks.
But like I remember that, and then like also fucking like I remember I had borrowed like the hot plate, and then I borrowed like the measure thing so I could measure how much it weighs. Like I would like subtract like the glass, and then like I remember I melted like the scale, like the plate for the scale.
Mhm.
I remember fucking Gonzalez and I forgot the other teacher's name. Like got mad at me for it. Like, you know how much these cost? I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then like I remember the sugar
Yeah,
got
myself.
stuck. The sugar got stuck on the glass. So I like it took me like my mom did it. It took us like a week to get the sugar off
Oh.
the glass. And we had to use like the steel scrubbers and like
So
everything
it
like
wasn't
that.
worth it.
Well, I passed. It was alright.
Which
So
soda had
which-
the
yeah,
most
yeah.
sugar?
Coke.
Oh.
I think I did Coke, Big Red, Sprite,
Big Red.
and I
If
think
you're out of
orange
town,
soda.
if you're not in Texas, Big Red's like a local soda.
Is it really?
It's only a local
Yeah,
soda.
it's only in Texas. Big
Well, Red Flash is like basically the same.
Oh yeah, Red Flash.
But Red Flash is only made from.
But it's for
It's
Red-
Coca-
Red, I think
Coca-Cola
it's-
company.
No.
The Coca-Cola company is the one that makes Red Flash.
Yeah.
But
But Big Red tastes better.
I like Red Flash.
You like Red Flash better?
Well,
Yeah, I think-
the McDonald's Red Flash.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good Red
No,
Flash.
honestly, no Red Flash overall, because like I like getting it from the gas station.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's just
Barbacoa
different.
Big
though.
Red?
Oh my god, it's
Yes.
beautiful.
The
which one?
Barbacoa
Barbacoa.
Red
It
Flash.
gotta depend on the
Oh,
fucking
dude,
salsa and the
avocado,
harina.
And Red Flash. What
Oh,
the
wait,
hell?
you don't like aguacate?
Yeah, but not with my barbacoa.
I've never tried it. I
Wait,
need
pico
to try
de
it, though.
like
It's
pico de
good.
gallo or just straight up aguacate?
That's the
Avocado?
way I eat it. I eat it with bolillo, pan de bolillo.
Oh, dude.
I think
That's
it'd
so
be
good.
good with avocado.
Avocado.
Because
Avocado's
avocado
really good with avocado.
I just like started liking avocados. I don't
Really?
know. Like I just started
Wait,
trying. it.
Honestly, I went to Mexico and had a Mexican avocado. That shit's better than American. And it's not like me like going,
Oh yeah, because
It's
they get good
creamy.
avocados from over there.
I think it's because it's like apparently what
Avocados de Mexico.
Yeah.
No, but like
I mean, that's where they come from because Trump's making a big controversy
Yeah, he was
with
making
all
a
that.
big deal
that
about it.
They can't bring avocados no more. No,
Yeah.
that
But like
shit.
the thing is that also because they have to bring them when they're not ripe yet,
Mhm.
and then they like on the
On
journey
the way
here,
they ripe. Yeah.
they ripen, and if they're not ripe, they pump they like put it in a container, all the avocados, and they pump them with the fume to make them ripen up. Like I think it's carbon dioxide or something
Oh,
like that.
shit.
I wouldn't even know. And then that's why they're like not like like not that good because they're not technically ripe. Even though they're ripe, they're not
they're not
technically.
fresh.
They're not.
To say.
Okay.
But regardless, Mexican avocados are better.
Avocado's just good though in general.
Avocado
They're
with
creamy.
Carne. Carne asada.
Dude, that day we went to Mama's, that
Mm-hmm.
was like kind of the first time I kind of ate it, like actually ate avocado.
Hmm
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I threw away the leftovers.
Oh,
Well, I ate the leftover, like I ate like the quesadillas and then the taco, but what's it called? Like the little cups of
Yeah.
like the avocate and the sour cream,
Mhm.
they just came straight off.
Oh, they were.
I tried to
they
pick
were
them
all
up,
soggy.
but like they were all, like the tostada was
Oh.
all soggy, so like everything fell off. I'm like, fuck.
Mama
then, like-
Margie's is a Mexican restaurant. If I don't know if they have them out there everywhere.
I think so.
I think it's only like 4 locations.
Bro?
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, it's
know.
like a Mexican restaurant, but it's pretty good. That's where everyone goes after you get drunk. You know, after a good night, everybody just goes to Mama's because it's open forever.
24/7, right? 24/7, I believe.
24/7.
If not Whataburger, better than In-N-Out.
I never tried
Facts.
In-N-Out.
None of that here.
None of that. None of that California
That's
shit
fucking
here.
facts. I went to
Oh, for real?
California for In-N-Out.
Oh, was it good over there?
It was good. I would say it's better than the one they have here, but even then, I still wouldn't like really
Mm.
accept it because I don't know.
I don't know. To me, Whataburger's not even like it's. The burgers are just too big, I think, and they give me asco. I don't
They're
know
not
what
big
is it
enough.
called.
So you liked In-N-Out
I
better?
I get tired of the no. I don't even. I've tried In-N-Out like twice. I don't really know.
Or you're just not a burger person.
No, I like burgers. Just the ones from Whataburger, I get tired of it fast. I guess. 'Cause
What
they're
do you
just so
usually get?
greasy. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like-
think it's just, I think that's just
Right?
weird. It's
And-
just
and
too
like-
greasy.
Like if you eat like a good amount, it feels nasty just after you eat it.
Do you like the burgers that like have like the good amount of vegetables, like that could
I don't
actual
even like vegetables. That's what I'm saying. Like
so you don't like eating the burger, like
No.
just to eat the burger and the bun?
I just eat burger, cheese, pickles, jalapenos.
Cheese, tomatoes. Yeah.
Um,
But like yeah, like I would say the burgers too. Like just depends on like
Mhm.
how greasy it is, because like I wouldn't like if it's like soggy. It's like what the fuck? Why you want to
Yeah.
eat like a soggy ass burger?
I don't know. And then the fries from there, like if they don't eat them in the moment, they're gonna get bad.
Yeah,
Just
No,
I think
they
that's
get all
on
hard,
every
like-
fries. Yeah.
I don't like fries overall though.
No?
Or like
What?
I would. I can't eat them by
I
themselves.
like Wingstop fries. Yeah.
Dude, Wingstop fries are the
with
best.
cheese.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to
Cheese.
Wingstop.
Oh, I'm down.
I ate that
Wingstop?
2 days ago.
I haven't been there in a bit. I don't see. I don't think I like the fries either from Wingstop.
You don't?
Wow,
They're pretty
you're,
good.
I'll just give it my fries, honestly.
you're
They're pretty
You're-
good.
you're
I'm down for some
banned.
Wingstop.
I ate that yesterday.
This is Brian's last podcast.
Just give me mashed potatoes.
Oh my.
Ate
They just
that.
mashed fries. Wait, do y'all like? Wait,
fancy mashed potatoes or?
what else? Wait, they have that there?
Wait,
No, not
no.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh, we
You
gotta
know-
go
you
full
know-
with chow one day.
Dude, fogo de chao sounds expensive. How much is it?
it's
50
$60
bucks.
Oh,
$50 a person?
$50 a person, but it's worth it. Dude.
Bro?
isn't it
worth
just
it.
unlimited steak, pretty much?
And lemonade steak, the lemonade from there is good. Anything that they have, what is it? The vegetables, cheese. I don't know people who like cheese. They're a fan of
I
cheese.
love cheese.
Yeah. Oh, they have a big ass wheel of cheese.
Oh, the one
different
that's carved out, and then you just.
Yeah, you could.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth the money.
I just thought about the fries that I like. I like the fries from Bill Miller's.
Oh, those are
Steak fries?
Yeah.
Yeah, those kind of taste like Whataburger fries. No,
Nah,
Oh, no, they
not
have a
at all.
different. Yeah, they're like.
They're like the thicker.
Yeah, thicker.
What are the best
Obviously,
fries out
Brian likes his thick women.
I've heard
Shout
of
out, Ryan.
Why would you
Five
assume
Guys
that?
fries has good fries.
Why'd you assume
Like
that?
the fries?
No, I
I never
like
tried
thick
Five
fries.
Guys, like the burgers and fries.
So you have something against thick women, Brian?
No.
Oh, what's going on over
I was
here?
like, you made me assume about that.
What did I miss out on? Who's
No,
getting-
because I said it's obvious that what kind of women Brian likes. I said them thick women. He's all like, why would he assume that?
Wait, why would you assume that?
'Cause he likes them thick fries.
Oh, thicker fries. Thicker
Thick
fries.
thighs.
Thicker thighs. Is
Thick
this true,
fries,
Brian?
thick thighs, Brian. Huh?
What type of girls are you into? Marcos, I don't think you can answer this. You have a girlfriend.
He has a fiance.
Fiance.
Oh shit.
Shit. I don't know.
Omar.
I don't know if I can answer this.
I don't know. It's
I'm
up
not,
to you, man.
I'm not gonna respond to this one.
You're not gonna
honestly.
respond?
Nah,
Why not?
Why not?
I don't know.
Nah, I don't mind though. It's usually.
Okay, go.
I mean, I like petite girls. I
Same.
mean, there's to an extent though, not to where they're like stupid scrawny.
Yeah.
And then thick girls to where like, not too much, not too big, but something in between is really good.
Mhm.
Because if it's too skinny, you're just like,
Yeah.
not motivated to be, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like-
I feel like some girls assume that every guy wants a skinny girl,
Mhm.
right? But I don't think that's the case.
No, there's
Because I
some
mean,
guys that,
I don't
like,
I don't want a skinny girl. You know, I want someone.
I want someone with the heart.
I want someone.
So, you know, I got it for the heart.
You know, I want to see some
that's
stretch
the
marks.
stupidest thing. Oh.
Stretch marks. There you go.
I don't know if y'all heard
And the
that song.
ass.
I heard that song by what's his name, Kendrick. He sings
Oh.
that part when he sings that part.
Oh,
yeah,
humble.
like
Yeah, Humble.
Selena Gomez ass or something.
What?
No,
What?
It's, no, it's a different song. Right?
That's a different song. It's all like-
different song.
There's always something about being real. Show
Show
me
me
some
something
stretch-
natural. I want to
Oh,
see
stretch
some
marks,
stretch
stretch
marks.
Who's the
Hey.
one that sings that says like something like Selena or something?
I
No.
wouldn't know that one.
I don't know.
But what's it called? No, I go for petite girls. I also like tall girls. Tall, well, for me, for y'all, it would fucking be like a normal height girl. But for me, it's like tall girls like 5'5" and up.
Oh,
So
5'5",
5'5".
5'5", and
I don't know. For me, it's just like something maybe 5'5" and under.
yeah, 5'5" and under.
I think so.
I mean, for me, it's not like I don't know. It's just I don't really mind the
'Cause
height.
I've seen girls that are like maybe my height and then they still want to wear heels and boots.
Oh
Fuck
yeah, when they
that.
were
Fuck
heels,
it,
it's
dude.
kind of like oh fuck.
Fuck it, I'm willing to be the
They're
short
like,
guy.
what's up, dude?
So I'm alright staring up. It's alright.
How's it going?
But no, taller girls for me too. Petite or the way Marco said, like thick but not overly thick.
Yeah. My dream girl. If you're out there,
If you're out there, please
if you're out there
answer.
listening, please send in an application.
Wow.
Oh, an application.
Oh yeah, no,
Armando.org. Armando.
yeah, I gotta make sure you're the one. I can't make sure. You can't just have the looks.
Oh, true.
You gotta
true.
you gotta talk the talk.
You know, you gotta fill out your interest and your hobbies. Things
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
you gotta tell me what your goals are in life.
Yeah.
I don't want no sugar
Toddy
sugar.
for toddy.
She wants a sugar baby. I don't want none of that
Sugar
shit.
baby.
No, I want an Asian.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Japanese,
Asian
preferably Japanese.
Filipina.
But any just
So-
like I don't know what it is about the eyes that
Any
just,
cross-eyed women out there?
Oh my god. And then Brian.
normal eyed, no.
Normal-eyed.
Sorry, cross-eyed women. There's a guy out there somewhere. But for me, it's a Asian. Like I don't know what it is about the eyes. It's just
You don't have to stare at them.
wow. No, like it's
No, I understand though.
They don't make eye
maybe
contact
maybe
all
it's
the time.
their whole face in general. Like they have a small nose. I don't know what it is.
It's your facial features or something you're
Yeah.
attracted to. What
Facial features.
Oh, and
a
then
booty.
Brian said he's not gonna answer.
and a
right?
booty, a big old booty.
Big old booty.
It don't have to be a big old booty, you know.
Nice
think-
perking. Something
I think
nice.
there's
Boobs,
I think
boobs
it's
are an
too much
option.
ass.
Boobs are an option as well. Oh yeah, too much ass is a thing too. You know, there's like a fine in between.
Yeah. You can't be walking like a duck.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
I
even
want
that.
someone that's gonna be productive, not just work on just her ass. You know, that's another thing. Because I feel like there's a lot of women that just work on their ass.
Kind of goes back to the one we had about like, can somebody be too beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Well, it's always the concept too. Is like
Ryan, what kind of women do you like?
That's too much. Too much.
Not too
of them.
tall.
Huh, Brian?
Not too tall.
Not too tall.
So what's
All right.
your height range more or less?
Not taller than me.
Not that
How tall are
that's
you,
the
Brian?
limit.
Fucking short as fuck.
How tall are you?
You're
I think like about to
thicky,
be
skinny.
about to be like 5'7", I think.
5'7". Are you? Do you feel like you would like a skinny girl, a skinny girl, or what kind of girls are you looking for?
Do the fidget spinner.
I guess natural, just like not too. I guess I don't know.
Not too heavy. Not too light.
Just right.
I guess.
Nah, for me, it's I don't really mind the height thing. I'm trying to create a star athlete.
I feel like
Oh my
women.
God.
Genetic.
It's not even like the looks thing too. It's like you gotta be like common with it. It's like you can't be like different types of like personalities. Like I feel
Oh,
like I want somebody like that likes the same shit that I like.
Oh yeah, I was with.
Well, what
someone,
kind of like ethnicity are you looking for? Is there a specific ethnicity or
Not really, honestly.
No.
Whatever just fits your genre.
just open for to have the same things? You
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, I dated someone that like we had nothing in common,
Mhm.
and when we get alone to talk, it was the worst fucking thing. I was
Dude,
like,
people that you have nothing in common with, and like just texting them is something different.
it's a pain in the
It's,
ass.
it's
There's
different
nothing.
from texting and from talking.
yeah,
Like, say you're over here lovey-dovey on the fucking texting and shit, and then you come, oh, what's up? What's up?
And
Yeah,
it's
there-
What's
like,
up?
like I want
Like,
like
say the same thing all over again. Not really interesting.
hmm I don't know. Oh fuck, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. You just said, oh, I don't know.
Oh, I
But
don't know.
like, it's about not being the same or not having things in common.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Who's that?
What is that?
It's Dos Equis with Chamoy and Lucas. I think that's the only time I'll drink beer.
Oh,
with
with,
Chamoy and Lucas.
I still don't drink beer.
Stupid kid.
anyways, but like, I mean,
Sorry, random.
I was like, we're discussing this. The beer section was a while back, man. We'll have another beer section.
Oh.
Oh wait, did y'all see the at HEB they had the mangonada and chamoy cookies? Speaking of that,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
did y'all try them?
Mm-mm.
The what?
The mangonada and chamoy cookies.
Nope.
They sound nasty, but they're not that bad.
Chamoy cookies?
Yeah, cookies.
I saw it. And just the color looks just
It
not
does not
attracting.
look. Yeah, it's
They
not
don't look
appealing.
addicting. I mean,
Huh?
attractive. Yeah, they don't look attractive.
They don't look attractive.
It's like, cause they have them on the like the white cookie. Have you ever had the ones that are like half and half, where it's like black, it's chocolate and vanilla wafers. They're on the vanilla cookies with like an orangey, like an orange cream filling.
Oh.
But it also has, you can see the chamoy.
Oh.
Not the, well, I guess it's like chamoy sprinkles or tahini, whatever it
That's
is.
weird.
And it fucked me up because it was like sweet at first, and then like the chamoy hit me after. I'm like, oh shit.
I'll probably like them.
But
I eat weird.
weird shit.
it's one of those
I
things where it's
always
like
eat
you
weird
either love it or you hate it. No, like, you know how there's some food where you're like, I'm
Mhm.
alright with it. No, it's either you love it or you hate it. There's no like,
Mhm.
I'm alright with it.
Wait, so do y'all eat weird too, or is it just me?
Yeah, I eat weird.
What do you mean? Eat weird?
Cause so every time, I posted a picture like of a video, and then like I went out with my friends, and they were like, "Oh, you eat weird," and I was just like, "What?" I thought everybody ate like just whatever they wanted. Cause what I'll do is when it's like lunch, or whatever, if I'm home, I'll eat like a cereal with some like pizza rolls on the side, and then like some chips, some Takis, some Doritos.
That just sounds like you just want to eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
yeah,
honestly.
and then like I'll drink some water on the side. Like that's what I thought everybody did that.
Well, not
Or
like that
even
exactly.
if I feel like if I'm feeling frisky, you know, I'll go get a soda.
I mean,
With cereal?
Yeah, like I just
wait,
the fuck?
do you have milk in the cereal?
yeah.
Oh. I mean,
See, like,
that's,
I'm not mixing them together. Like out here, it's just like I'll eat some cereal, and
I
I'm
think
like,
you're
oh,
just-
that shit was good. Let
I
me
think
get
you're
a
just
pizza
snacking,
roll.
to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
like
feels
snacking.
like you just like,
binge eating.
For real?
yeah.
Yeah, like-
Because
it's not
when
like-
I eat like we'll order some meat, like
Mhm.
carnitas or whatever, and we'll make tacos out of it, and I'll still have like Takis on the side,
That's,
No,
just,
that's-
that's normal.
that's
yeah.
I mean, that's when
Okay.
you're taquitos, you know, you're.
and then like a candy here and there.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
perfectly normal. Like, I don't know. I guess
I'm the type of person that if we go out to eat, I would like to get dessert and the meal at the same time, so I can take bites of the
Yeah,
dessert.
you've done
Yeah.
that at Whataburger. I know that. Like, you just-
My dad does
Yeah.
that.
I always
it's
do
just
that.
that you
I
like
didn't
want to
even
have
know. I
savory and
didn't
sweet.
remember, but
It's kind of like who you are.
Yeah.
Savory and sweet is what
Okay.
you like to eat.
Nah, I save my shit till like the end, like the good, like dessert, like type of shit. Like,
nah, cause sometimes I'll be eating the dessert and then I'm like, damn, this shit would be so good if it was after this a burger like taste.
So like my thing is too, is when it comes to really sweet food, I always have to have water. I can't really have anything else sweet because it has to dilute it a bit.
Yeah.
So like with cinnamon rolls, if it has a lot of icing, I have to have water, not like milk, because it's too sweet.
Oh, and that's what I dilute it with. Like, I'll take a bite of the burger and then like the cinnamon roll first, and then later on the burger, so it kind of dilutes it.
I always like I always like eating chocolate chip cookies with water. Cause like I know like if I eat like cookies or like something chocolate, I
Mhm.
can like chug like the water bottle down.
You can't
Like
chug
Just
it.
because it
room
makes your
temper-
water. I guess
Yeah,
it just
it
gives
helps,
you
right?
thirst.
Like
Yeah,
it-
like
it's-
room temperature water too, not like cold
Oh,
water.
yeah, yeah.
Cold water I can't chug it down. but,
Oh,
like,
no.
room
Cold water
yeah.
hurts.
Room
I've
temperature.
gotten
Yeah.
like a brain, or not a brain freeze, but
Mhm.
like my head started hurting after
Yeah, you
drinking.
can. You can.
Like really cold water, I was like, Jesus, this hurts.
Drink the water like nothing.
Cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got used to drinking room temperature or like ice cold water, not like
Not freezing. Yeah, not
not
freezing.
not like
no.
in the refrigerator for a while cold, but like back in football we would always use the little ice
The
ice
nozzle
cold
thing,
ones.
yeah.
Dude, that was the best. My favorite
The
one was
nipples.
because there was one, the nipples that shoot
The cat one, right?
that shoot the water and we shoot at each other.
Yeah.
But like,
fancy. We didn't have that.
y'all didn't have that.
Nah, we just had the. It was weird. We would get the Gatorade thing
Uh-huh.
that contained like that. Then we'll plug in some holes in there.
We call it the cow. Oh my god!
I mean,
just
y'all's
remember.
like looked so fancy.
We used
Ours
to
is
call it
just
the
so
cow.
weird.
It had like, it legit had like 6 udders under it. It was a cooler, like a big ass cooler.
Yeah, I remember I was in football long enough to have that.
Oh, Brian, do you know or no?
Oh, never
And
mind.
it would like, it had a pipe running into it, and then there was 6 separate pipes coming out from like a udder type thing, and everyone would just grab one and like you just pull
Stretch
them.
out.
They were stretching.
And then the harder
You
you
could-
press, the
the
more
harder,
pressure.
the more water
It was
you
weird.
get, and it was like, and like you could push your cheek.
Yeah.
And some people would do it when when you didn't want to drink water, you just wash out
do-
your mouth and. But there was also the other one. The other one was my favorite, which was like you pull it, and it was just like water
Waterfall,
was falling.
yeah.
Yeah, it was no pressure, so like you just do that one. Oh,
That one
Oh,
will
man.
fill you up.
Was it cold water too?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like fresh water, like perfect temperature. Oh, especially when you're out in the heat. Oh man, that was like the perfect
Spot.
water. You do. I learned how to chug because of football.
Yeah.
Cause like you're out there and you
Especially
gotta
with
throw
the-
water in.
Yeah.
I learned how to chug.
True.
I remember I did a video where I like just chugged the whole water. I was like,
Yeah, I think you've done that before.
I showed it, right? I showed it.
Well, I think you've done it like in front of me. Like I've seen those videos where like people like to
Yeah.
chug the water like.
No, that was
like,
too fast, but like I actually chug it.
But you do it like normal.
I actually chug it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I tried that, it would shoot it out of my nose because I'm not that good.
Mhm.
I don't even know how they do that. They probably suck in the water at the same time,
hmm
and then they like hold it right here and then. Oh fuck! They're crazy.
I think that's a good enough point, honestly.
That's it.
Thank y'all for listening to the Yeek Nod Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Yeek
Oh,
Nod
yeah.
Podcast.
I'm gonna try and like put everybody's at on the thing on the
Follow
screen.
our YouTube as well, Yeek Nod Podcast. Right?
Maybe. Oh, our what?
Our YouTube. Yeek
Oh
Nod
shit!
Pod-
Yeah, we have a YouTube.
we're working to get a camera that can record the full hour because we're kind of
Yeah.
retarded.
Cameras are like $300 though. You know,
We ain't spending that.
Ooh,
Yeah. Once they're up
almost,
there, yeah.
almost. Maybe like in 2-3 weeks.
We'll see. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a little soon, but
Maybe.
soon.
No, maybe because I'm gonna have money, but
Offer up.
give it 2-3 weeks. Yeah, I know they're like $300 on offer, 300-400.
anyway,
Coming
Those are
soon.
more like photography.
Yeah, that's more for pictures. It only records like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I
The
think-
vloggers have like a little
Yeah.
small one, right? Which
Now,
is weird.
the one that they have is the one I'm gonna get. It's like a little flip up camera thingy. But yeah, y'all get the full videos pretty soon.
thank you guys
Huh.
for listening. This was
Alright.
Omar.
Marcos.
I'm Brian.
And Mondo.
Bye.
Yeah, yeet.